Here we go. Here we go. Bang, bang. Hey man, we got my man. They tried to hold my man's up in customs, man. He had
Yeah.
that shit on him, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funking up the whole goddamn it was funking up the whole the what you call it, the clipboard. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So everybody, man, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all flight to the city. We live in Houston, Texas,
Yeah.
fresh out of Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Fat
bang.
full,
These
huh?
I tried to tell these niggas. I said, nigga, this bang airplane, man. I ain't got to get checked by no goddamn body. I said, we carry shit on these planes all the time. Fuck y'all bothering me for? Fuck going on?
Nah, for real.
You feel me? We in the
Hey,
house.
nah, for real. For real, for real. Hey, look, they go foreign right there. Foreign, fresh off the plane, straight from Cali.
Pull
Straight
right
from
up.
Cali. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, yeah, that boy say he got time today. Yeah, y'all pull up, man. Come on down, baby. We finna get this show on the road. I hope y'all fat full. I hope if y'all ain't got nothing on you, for your personal use, we got it here for you, baby. The liquor, the roll up, whatever. You feel me?
Fuck
We
with.
we ate in Philly, so we only got finger foods here now, like nachos and the little triangle sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? The little mini hoagies. You feel me? Straight up, man. So
This nigga
yeah, man.
triangle
Yeah,
sandwiches.
we definitely finna get to it, man. We got EH in the building. Boom. We got Tay in the building.
EH.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? We finna get it started, baby. We finna get it started.
Hey, happy
EH on the
Father's Day to
road.
all of y'all, man.
Same to you.
Hey, man,
Appreciate you.
salute. Salute. Happy Father's Day,
Salute,
man.
man. Salute.
For all the activated fathers, man. We definitely here, man.
For
So how
sure.
y'all feeling, man? EH, where you at, boy?
What up, everybody? Oh man, you already know, man. Already know, man.
That motherfucker New Mexico.
I just crossed into Texas about 45 minutes ago. Heading to
Yeah.
the house.
Okay. Okay. Happy
G,
Father's Day.
G,
Hey,
G, you get your nap?
Yeah, I had ate some burgers. I'm back.
Oh, so you had the itis because you came on the motherfucking Sunday dinner with the blanket. I'm like,
No, I
listen, G
no, I
already
ate
letting y'all know, nigga, I got the blanket, nigga, so don't be playing.
no, I had to eat after the Sunday dinner. I ain't eat while we was working, so I was burnt out, but I ate the burgers. I'm back.
Oh, all
nah,
right.
for real.
I'm on a bean right now. I'm good right now.
So
Oh,
listen, is
man.
Tay, is Tay Tago?
No,
Nah, I'm
no, no.
Bob with
No,
Tay.
no,
I'm
no.
Bob with Tay. I'm Bob with Tay.
Yeah, that's vibes with Tay. That's vibe with Tay. Tago
Okay,
Yeah.
and
all
Tay
right.
two different people.
Yeah,
Cause
But
Tago got
Tago,
dreads, right? Don't Tago got dreads?
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay. All
yeah,
right. All
yeah, hey, yeah. Tay, what's up, baby? Where you at with it, boy?
Man, I'm in Illinois, man. I'm in Bloomington right now.
Oh, he out there, boy. Yeah. You out there by them Great Lakes.
Man, oh
Ain't,
bro.
ain't mad at you, baby. I ain't
He said
mad
by
at
the
you.
Great Lakes.
right. Hey, listen. Hey, G. This is what I wanted to tell you.
Talk to me.
When you first went on live, I said, you know what I mean, that Africa was gonna chop him up. I already knew Africa was gonna chop him up.
Right.
But when I said later on that he was gonna stop him in the second half, you know
Yeah.
why I said that shit?
Why you say?
Look, I'm getting like you now. I'm looking at all the little shit. When
Okay.
they was at the press conference and Africa pulled out that money and got it in George's face,
Right.
and George pushed him. Man, Africa looked at that nigga like his little brother had pushed him.
Oh,
I was
like you ain't got enough weight on that.
man, that shit, Africa didn't get mad. He ain't really respond. Like, you remember when Devin pushed Lomachenko? He damn near sent that motherfucker across the room.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
when Usyk smacked the shit out of Ben with that egg? He damn near flipped his ass over.
Yeah,
Man, when he
yeah.
pushed Africa, I said, oh yeah, Africa gonna be confident because he not gonna feel that physical pressure. I was like, Africa gonna stop that motherfucker. I knew he was gonna. When I seen that, I said, he
Yeah.
stopped him, man.
I
Stop.
like
I
Mm.
said,
that.
second half, Africa gonna break him down and stop him. And what you said earlier about Africa realizing that nigga, you big when you punch these motherfuckers, they feeling it. Like
Right.
jump on their ass. He realized that when he started hitting George with that shit, George was,
Yeah.
and George showed it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
George didn't keep his poker face. He
Yeah.
showed that shit, and
That's real
Africa
shit.
got him out of there.
No, that's
Yeah.
real shit. Foreign.
Born.
What's
What's
up,
going
boy?
on, family? What's
Salute,
going
boy.
on? What's going
Where
on?
you been?
Hey, happy
Where
Father's
you
Day to everybody
been?
on the panel, man. What's up to y'all,
Happy
man?
Father's Day,
What's up?
man.
What's up?
Happy
Appreciate
Father's
you.
Day, man. For real.
Man, shit, I just heard. I ain't even catch the fight for real. I just saw a little bit of some highlights, but I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even think Africa was coming like that, man. Y'all know how I feel about him. He showed me
Hey,
something last night. I don't care.
Oh,
Niggas could say
bro.
George passed his prime, but Africa showed me something. He just showed me that he got another layer to his game, bro.
Right.
Like, and that's
that's
the
a
thing I
fact.
like to see because he been talking about the skills and he got this and he been showing the skills every other fight, but yesterday he put that pop behind his punches and it was looking good and he still was skillfully, he was still getting in and out, like he was still doing what he wanted to do.
Right.
So it's
Facts.
like,
And Cambosis was like his toughest competitor, like his toughest opponent up to this point too.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How long?
Alashiki.
Okay, so hey, shout out to Brandon Sheik, man. We love the love. That's our guy right there, man. Hey,
Yes,
look.
sir.
So two Sensei Africa hands looked a little sharper with Coach Real. That's something that we didn't touch on, Greg. How long Real been rocking with Africa? Since they
Well,
came to
for
Houston?
nah, actually, for real, he been fucking with Africa for a little while, but they didn't always have him, at the fights. So I guess what I mean they worked something out and brought him in this time. But he
Okay,
always
okay.
he always like whenever Africa came to Philly, what I mean he'd tap in with Rel.
Okay. Real moved out here though, right?
No, Rel just be coming out there for the camps.
We take that love, boy. We love the love. My
Say
nigga.
say it again.
Oh, my partner, he donated $1, a
Oh
hot
yeah.
dollar.
Oh, we
We
like the
love the
dollar.
love, baby.
Hey,
We
yo,
like
Yeah,
y'all was talking
man.
about the Taylor Moana guy. Yo, what y'all think about him versus Afe Ajabu?
that's a great
Who
fight.
you who you say? Say it
You
again.
you talking about Big TT.
Yeah, dude
Yeah,
with the three names.
versus FA. Hey, look. I like that fight too. It's gonna be a while before they line him up though, because FA should be up there like in the rankings to where like he might be competing for a belt like
Yeah.
real
Him
soon.
and
You know what
Bacoli
I'm
may be
saying?
rematching, right?
Yeah,
Say it
they need
again.
to.
Him and Bacoli rematching, right?
Oh,
Yeah, they need
I don't
to.
know. That's what they talking about.
They
I
should.
think after the fight they said they were. I like to see it for sure.
I would like to see that too. We still waiting on that one.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I
Miss
think
Rashana.
Bacoli when I Miss Rashana, what's up? What's up, Baba? Appreciate you for pulling up. Um, I think FA, man, I didn't know FA was gonna move like he did. FA
Mm.
fought Bacoli very smart, bro.
I
Know
Mm.
what I'm
like say
saying?
he had to.
Yeah. Cause they really couldn't punch with each other. So he you know what I'm saying? They really couldn't punch with each other. Any one of them boys could have knocked each other out. I voted for Bacoli in that fight. I thought Bacoli was gonna win, but Ajagba, he brought something different to the table that day, bro. I was surprised. I was like, damn, he actually boxing. Like I didn't expect that from FA. Yeah, man, I didn't expect that
Facts.
at all. Real
I
Yeah,
would have
nigga.
loved to see. I would have loved to see Terra Mona and Tyson Fury fight. That shit would have been.
Mm.
That would be.
Yeah, if
Oh
they
my
if they
Mm.
god.
if they was in the same class,
Yeah.
like as far as like their graduation class, hell yeah,
Yeah.
that would have
That's
been
a
that would have been a
fantasy
good
fight.
fight.
Yeah, that's
what
a
Hell
about
yeah.
fantasy
like
fight. But they
Fav
both
while
two
we on
big, tall, long, fucking mobile motherfuckers. That shit would have been. Yeah. I would like
while we
that.
on the
Right.
heavyweights, what y'all think about like Fabian Wardley versus like Richard Torres?
Ooh.
I got Wardley. I got Wardley.
Yeah,
Hey,
Willie.
I'm gonna be
Torres.
honest.
Now go ahead, Fawn.
No, I just wanted to say, like, I think we was gonna say the same thing, man. Cause I was big on Richard Torres for a while, but like seeing his style. I don't think he got too many layers to your game. Like something I'm starting to notice with this boxing shit is that you gotta have a little bit of like you gotta have more than a few dimensions.
Yeah.
Because if you just have one,
Right.
like you're gonna only get so far. So like,
Facts.
and I just think right now Worley is just a little bit ahead of where Richard Torres, like his comfortability level. Like that's
You
out of
know who
his
Worley remind me
comfortability.
of, though? Like Worley remind me of Joe Joyce.
Yeah. Worley a grown
I can
ass
dig
man.
that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Richard
Yeah.
Torres is
He
still a kid, bro. He fight like a kid. Richard Torres don't fight like he grown. Like Richard Torres fight like Richard Torres kind of remind me. Yeah, he got that
That up
Jared
and down
Anderson
type
problem.
of style.
Yeah.
Richard Torres and Jared Anderson kind of got the same problem to me.
Ooh.
It's like they fighting like they at lower weights when they in there with huge niggas.
Nah, you ain't
But
lying.
I think Jared more skilled than Richard Torres though. He got more skill. He got more in the bag than Torres.
Is that true? He training with Bozy and them now?
Who?
Jared, I seen like little videos with him and Boots and stuff on the mist. I know that's probably like a little video, but I think that'd be a great idea if he trained with Bozy and them.
Well, at one time he did come out there and work out. So I don't know if they, you know what I mean? He might have came back out. I don't know though.
That'd be a good idea if he trained with them.
I
for
like
real.
Worley though. I've been fucking with Worley since before that. He had them 2 fights with the other boy. Boy, he put the dent in his motherfucking head. I've been fucking with Worley for a minute, man. I like him, bro.
Yo.
Like I like him because even when he fight the type, even when he get to the point where he fights the top echelon, you know what I mean, where you might favor the top echelon against him, he always got a chance because Worley knows who he is. He know he ain't no, guy that got a whole lot of skills coming out the amateurs and all that. He know he's not that guy. He said it after the fight. Like, I know who I am, but he was like, man, I'm gonna bite down on my gum shield and I'm gonna fight you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the dude you gotta be scared of. Because I remember G said it a while ago when he was talking about Earl Spence. When him and Mill was on the live together, he was like, Mill, you know what? It's a secret in boxing. And Mill was like, what's that secret? He was like, Earl know the secret. He was like, what's that? And he was like, sometimes you just gotta fight.
Yeah.
And that's Worley mentality, bro. Worley gonna fight. Cause that dude was outboxing. That dude could box. That boy Haney can box, man. He's very intelligent in the ring. But Worley just stayed down, Jack. I'm telling you, like,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Hey, look, shout out to Gold Rush. We love the love, boy. Appreciate that, baby. Happy Father's Day. You got to give Coach real credit. He told Africa exactly what to do in the corner before that round. He told him to turn up, and he turned up on him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He definitely turned up on him. So, yeah, hey, man, Coach Real, hey, man, I salute Coach Real. I met that man. He humble people, good people. I met him in Philly. Hey, man, he's all right with me, man. For real, bro. He's all right
Rail
with me,
doing
man.
his thing. You right, man. You gotta salute Rail. Rail getting his opportunities, and he's giving these guys good coaching, man. Sure.
Right. Absolutely. Lizzie, my guy, empty the clip. Yeah, man. Hey, look. I will say this though. I want to see Frank Sanchez versus Moses. Frank Sanchez and Moses, that's a good fight, bro. Like when he starts stepping up, Moses, he's still a baby. But that's stylistically, that's a fight I want to see, bro. I ain't lying, bro. I like that fight.
What's going on with Sanchez? What's going on with
him? He need to get that nigga away from the gym yet.
That nigga.
That's what's wrong with him.
That nigga on the milk.
They had to put him in a juicer.
Yeah, bro, he got to get away from that gym he in.
From who?
From the gym he at. Reynoso gym.
Oh,
pharmacy. He need to leave that pharmacy. That's what he need to do.
He over there fucking with Eddie in them, huh? He messing with them underground Mexicans.
Hey, Clip.
No cap.
Yeah.
Hey, Clip.
What's up, man?
What's up? What's up with what you think gonna be the next steps for Boot? Tell me what you got in the cooker about that. I've been wanting to hear your take on that since Boot's going up to 54.
What, like, what I think will be like the first fight?
Yeah, like what you think gonna happen with that?
I don't know. I think he gonna keep doing what he been doing, kicking ass. I don't know who the first person gonna be. I thought it might be
No,
somebody like.
I'm talking about because of like the politics, because you know Eddie ain't got a lot of 54s. It's most of the 54s that's really doing their thing is that PBC. Like, how you think that shit going? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you think it's gonna shake out?
Right.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah,
take,
because
EH.
PBC do got all
Yeah, they
all
do.
the 54 pounders, bro.
Hell yeah, they do. They got the top
But
guys.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't mean to cut you off, Clip. I gotta say this. Bro, we got Turkey in the game now, bro. He makes things happen, bro. We got Turkey in the game now, bro. He make things happen, bro. And I'm pretty sure Al Heyman ain't got no problem doing business with Turkey because they already did it. You
Right.
feel me? So hey man, if the money there, we should have us a fight. And the
Wait, but I
timing is
think,
right.
but look, before Clip go though, I think with that though, wouldn't it be a little bit different because, like, we know Jerron Ennis is going in there to take somebody legacy. So do we really think Al Heyman go put one of his fighters in there to get they shit took like that, and then Boots go back messing with you? Like, he's still gonna be messing with Eddie. So it's like, do you think, because let's be real, like, it's certain fighters that I think Al Heyman and them is cool with doing business with Turkey with,
So
but
it's
that's
like, do
because it's
you
not
think?
coming with a detrimental loss. Like losing to like a Boots, you gonna get embarrassed. You might not even be on the face of boxing or in boxing light no more. So it's like, do we think promoters is gonna be willing to put their fighters in there against them? That's my question.
That and four. That's why I was saying I wanted to hear Clip opinion because I know Clip be knowing all about the
Yeah, facts.
belts
The
and
insight.
all
The
the
insight. Hell
undisputed shit
yeah.
that be going on. That's what I was thinking though. I'm thinking the same shit. Like they ain't gonna want to put their fighters in there with Boots and lose them belts and lose them opportunities and all that shit because he wrecking shit.
And you know why I say that, EH, and you know why the reason why I brought that up is because I saw because like y'all know I was on Boots back heavy, but then I actually saw what they was doing at 47. Like they was literally freezing him out. Like they was really freezing him out, bro. Like I don't know if I was the
Yeah.
only one noticing that, but they literally froze him out. He had no
But
choice but
see,
to
but
move
see,
up.
but see, 54, like I say, 54 is kind of like what's that game where you hit it on the side and you slap the ball up and it go bing,
Pinball?
bing, 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 bing.
Handball.
Pinball. 54 is pinball. Bro, if Conwell don't want to fight, you got Fundora. If Fundora don't want to fight, you got Ortiz. If Ortiz don't want to fight, you got Thurman. If Thurman don't want to fight, you got bro.
You
It's
got
I
Madrimov.
agree. I
you
can't
got
disagree with that.
Madrimal. Hey,
I
hey,
Merz,
and
agree.
Merz
for sure,
Zavia.
Madrimal gonna get put on that chopping block.
He might be first in line. I ain't gonna lie. He might be
He
Mm.
first in
should be
line.
first in line.
He might be first in line.
That's what makes
That's
sense.
crazy.
Hey, he might
Nah,
be
but it
first
do
in
make
line. He might
sense.
be
It makes sense
prime
though.
sushi.
Real. Yeah, he willing to fight shit. Get out there. Get out there.
But
The money on the
yeah.
floor, baby. You can't leave it down there.
What you think, Clip? Who you think is the right matchmaking? What you think the right fight at 54 first fight?
Like we said, Madrimov makes sense because he on Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? And at this point he took 2 losses in a row. It's either Eddie gonna cash him the fuck out or he gonna let him rebuild. You know what I'm saying? But what he rebuilding to? Because by the time he rebuild at 54, whoever gonna have them titles ain't gonna lose them to no fucking Madrimov. So what do?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm.
Facts.
Feel
That's
me?
true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
They talking about the Virgil fight. Apparently, they said Virgil not ready. He ain't gonna be ready till like September. And then I'm hearing the WBC might mandate him and Boychuk again. So that fight not gonna happen. But if he fight Madrimov, that's a common opponent with Bud and Virgil. So that's good in the meantime. But like I said, Boost WBA super champ. He can move up and fight for that WBA title. We all know Bud only keeping it so he can be announced as champ when he enter the ring and shit. He not keeping it. He already said he not coming back to 54. That's why Sander was able to fight for that WBO title because they got rid of Bud WBO interim and shit. He's not coming back. what I'm saying? Now, I know Tez is young and all that shit, but hey,
Hey, yeah, hey,
or
Clip trying to
maybe,
get that.
huh?
Now I'm finna say Clip trying to get to legs. Clip.
Hey, he
putting
just
a
he just
hit
in
out
the
on you.
way, bro. It ain't
Man,
way, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
I like Tellez though, man.
Or I know Lubin supposed to be fighting Bakum for that IBF. I think they're supposed to have a purse bid or some shit. I don't know if that date passed or whatever. I think it did. I ain't heard nothing about that yet. So I don't know. You know, sometimes Eddie be working his magic behind the scenes. I don't know.
Right. I think Boychuk is a good fight coming up. Know what I'm saying? But I will say this about Boychuk and Finding Peace, Douglas Cinema. I got you. Give me 1 second. Uh, I, I like the Boychuk fight for Boots, but respectfully, he got to get his get back against Virgil, bro. Because
Yeah,
that boy did not win that. The Virgil didn't win that fight, and I vote for Virgil. That's my guy. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that boy didn't win that fight, bro. So if that rematch was to happen before Boots got a shot at any one of those dudes, I can't be mad at it. You feel me? Because that's unfinished business right there. You
I
feel me?
agree.
So I definitely respect it. You feel me? I want to see Boots fight either one of them boys, but they do got some unfinished business. So if they mandated it, I wouldn't be mad at that being next for Boychuk or Virgil. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. But Finding Peace
who
say
says
serious
who says
question. Hold on 1 second. He say serious question. What does this mean about
what?
Haney getting upgraded and beating the worst 3-belt holder in the history of the sport to become undisputed? Hey man, listen. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I tried to get the belts from T.O. He didn't want no smoke. He came on camera and acted like Devin Haney didn't even exist or like he didn't belong there. He tried to get that fight. So we can't blame him for that. T.O. went out there and got his ass whooped by Cambosos, and
Right.
Cambosos he stood on business and said, once I beat T.O., I'm gonna fight Devin Haney to become the real undisputed. And he went out there with Haney and he got beat. So we really can't be mad at Haney because he tried to chase the better fight, but the better fight didn't want to fight.
Yeah.
And
You
Bang,
feel me?
you said it earlier, Bang. If you don't fight me, I'll beat you. Lomachenko
You
did the
already,
same thing. That's how Devin got the belt. So yeah, that's right. If you don't fight
yeah,
me, I'll beat
absolutely,
you. Yeah, that's real.
absolutely.
You know
You
what? The
can't
way
you
I feel
cannot
about that
criticize
question
that.
is, I just think that that's just like another form of nitpicking, because it's like we just gotta give a guy that credit, bro. Like I said earlier, like I think that the Cambosos that Africa beat, it wasn't the best, and that wasn't the same Cambosos that we saw against Devin. But we still can't take credit away from either fighter. They both they did what they were supposed to do. Like
Right,
that's my thing about it. Like we can't downgrade nobody just because he beat the worst 3-belt holder or none. Like it ain't like Devin Haney was cherry picking. He ain't cherry picked one time. He took everything that
right.
came up to him. It was some fights that was supposed to happen that never did, but everything that came in front of Devin Haney, he knocked it down.
Mm.
So we can't
Facts,
discredit a
facts.
guy just because of nothing. Like I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That's a fact.
I
That's a
just,
fact.
hey, you
And
know what? I
Oh,
want to
that's
see.
right.
I want to see Haney versus Africa though. I gotta see
yeah,
that. I
I've
gotta
been wanting
see
that.
it, bro.
I've been wanting that. I've been wanting that fight for about a year now. I've been wanting that fight for a little bit over a year now.
You
You know what I'm
know what?
saying?
You know what get me about people? They
What's
act
that?
shit. They act shit like that. Like when opportunities come your way, you supposed to turn them down because the nigga is bad. Man,
Man,
if I got a chance to pick up 3 titles off this nigga that's not on my level, just because our timeline lined up, fuck, I'm supposed to be like, I don't feel like fucking you up. I'm gonna let you keep your belts. No, this is what we here for. We get the fuck
hey,
out.
hey,
right.
say,
right,
hey, bro.
Me and you is lined up against each other right now. You got some shit I want. Either you could fuck me up and keep it, or I'm gonna fuck you up and I'm gonna take it. Like, why do people even
right.
act like that? It
Hey,
don't
bro.
even make
I'm loving this panel, bro. Say that louder for the niggas in the motherfucking back, bro. You got to take advantage of your opportunities, because we see in this boxing shit, it don't come around twice or 3 times. You might get the chance once, and then it might be over.
Yeah.
Facts.
Who goes to say Devin
Hey,
Haney turned down that fight? We might not even be talking about Devin Haney right now.
Facts.
yeah.
We
Facts.
gotta be
Hey,
real.
when we was talking about
Hey,
154
hey,
and we was talking about the card and stuff. Did y'all see that
Real.
the Indian guy fight?
Hold
Yeah,
on, hold on,
boy,
Boy,
hold on,
y'all
hold
Dev.
on.
preaching.
Somebody,
This is
somebody got
real
to.
Sunday, boy. Y'all preaching.
Yeah, now for real. So okay, so what? Say it again, Tay.
Y'all had seen that Indian guy at 154 fight up on the card. His name
Yeah.
like Dev.
He talking about Dev, yeah. He
I
was
ain't
I ain't
even
see
see
that.
him.
he was on the preliminary cards.
That boy
He
nice.
he at
54.
Oh yeah,
54.
I about to say what y'all think about him.
Nah,
Yeah, he like 2
I
and
ain't
0.
seen it.
he a bag of Hindu chips.
who we
Oh,
talking about?
Hey, he the veggie kind.
Yeah, yeah
He good for you. He healthy for you. He
nah,
the
he like
veggie kind.
yeah.
he
Pretty
like
chill.
salt vinegar and curry chips.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah,
Who the
bro.
who
You
the
know what?
boy?
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's strong,
And you know
but
what
he
you know what I noticed. You know what I noticed about that 54 division though, and maybe this is just me,
Yo.
and I may be crazy with this. Y'all let me know if I'm crazy. This is a crazy take. I think with
All
the
right.
54 division, the difference in levels between like the top guys and the lower level guys that be on those preliminary cards is so far that like we'll think a guy like Telez or something like that is like so nice until they get in a ring with somebody even on the lower top tier level like a Bakaram, and then we'd be like, oh damn, he wasn't really shit. But I think that's
Mhm.
because
Right.
the different levels of 54 is so high. Like you get what I'm saying? Like the
Right.
levels at that shit. Because thinking about the top 54 fighters and then that Devin guy, it's like it's a difference.
The
Yeah,
thing
he
So
Right.
great.
so so
Right.
the,
and
Right.
basically
Right.
I'm
the
saying
thing
that to say like we can't with 54. I don't even like to look at the guys at the lower level. I just like to see them against the top guys because I was sold on Madrimov for a while watching his highlights and his old fights, but then
Right.
was against niggas I didn't know. As soon as he got in there
Right.
with somebody I didn't know, he didn't look the same. I mean, as soon as he got in there with somebody that I knew, he didn't look the same as before. So it's like
Right.
it's a difference in them levels at that 54 division. Like I think at them lower weights, you could kind of get away with it because it's
Right.
like
Right.
they not packing as much power. Most guys is just more skilled. Or if it's a power puncher, he only power punching. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like at
Right.
them higher weights, a lot of them dudes got bagged, bro. Like that's why I think Boots is gonna fit in perfect at 54 because he got some pop to him. He
Yeah.
got a bag. He got defense. He got some, like man, bro. I just think at them higher weights, you gotta have a deeper bag.
That's a
Hey,
fact.
now
That
bang. Hey, bang. Lady J
I hear you.
said
yeah.
Terrell Cachet.
I
I hear
seen that. I was trying to find that to pin that, and I
that's
spoke on that. I spoke on that somewhere else. I think I spoke on that because Goucher is who just beat Garcia, right?
He
well
lost to Garcia.
they
They
robbed
robbed
Boucher
him.
his last
He
fight.
got
Yeah,
Yeah,
robbed.
Rob.
he beat Garcia though. He beat him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they
yeah.
robbed him. But yeah, that's a good fight for him to move up and have
Yo,
that fight.
yo,
Hey man,
all I gotta say
Yeah.
about that, all I gotta say about that is one, what the fuck did Terrell Gachet do to y'all for y'all to try to line him up like that first?
Right. Right.
wait, no, clip. Hold on,
Hey,
before you get to number two. Before you
hey,
get to
y'all
number
talking
two.
that shit today, bro.
Hold on, clip. Before you get to number two. He deserved, he deserved a bag. After that fight, they need to throw that boy some money, man. Here you go. Let me give you your jury back. Yeah, let me give you your money back that we robbed you for on the other go round. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Wait
You need a
to
So
to run
yeah,
the
stipend.
same
Booster made a
versus
good bag
who?
for it.
It don't matter if they give him more bread. They beat the shit out of him. Let him go do something else.
Oh, y'all want Gachetta to fight Boots?
You can't, but
Nah.
hey,
Clip,
but
bro.
peep though.
Clip,
It
clip,
also if he fight
clip, clip, bro.
but peep
Clip.
though, but look, his
First of all, you
yeah,
sound like a
bro.
robot. So okay, there you go. That's better.
I
Clip,
thought it was mine.
clip. Put the gun down, son. Please, bro. Put the
Yeah.
gun.
Clip don't got a heart.
Hey, y'all, OG
Bro,
tripping today. He said, "Put the
I'm
gun
being real
down."
about this shit, bro.
He come
I'm
out the
being real
gate
about this shit, bro.
blasting, bro.
No, I'm
Hey, I
being
love
real about this shit.
my OG.
All right, now, all right. So you say what did Goucher do to us for us to try to line him up. That was one. What's two, bro? My bad, bro. My bad. Oh, he went out. He left out. Oh, he gonna come right back. He gonna come right back.
I
So
wonder.
I don't think
okay.
Boots. I don't think Shay should fight Boots.
I don't think so either.
That's crazy.
I don't think so either.
The fuck?
Hey, I Brandon Sheik, I see
Hey,
you. I see you.
Brandon Allen shit. They asked for it. They begged for it. They begged for it. Come on to 55. Well, he dead now. The fucking boogeyman has appeared.
And
They
you know
asked for it.
And you
What
know
if
what?
he
Yeah,
fight the
because
winner? What if he
Virgil
fight
gonna
the
be there to
winner
be hit.
of
Go
Oh
ahead,
my
Tay. My
fault.
bad. My bad, Tay.
What if Boots fought the winner of the Perez Xander Zayas fight?
I like that better. I like Zayas. I like Zayas on the chopping board. I like that
Bro,
because
it
look,
ain't. But listen. I don't think Xander gonna get past Tellez, bro. I really don't.
Nah, he fight Perez, the guy who beat Conwell. They finna fight like next month.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you said Perez. I thought you said
Yeah.
Tellez. You
No.
said Perez. Okay. Hey, Mill. YSM. I see you down there. I can only do 6 at a time. Just stand firm, bro. I got you, baby. I got you. Give me 1 second.
Bring him in, bang. Bring him in. I'm gonna
You
go
need-
out.
okay.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. Hold on, Mill. Don't go nowhere. Stand firm.
but
Hold
look,
on.
before we get back on that topic, just so I can interject real quick, I like Zayas on the chopping board against Boots, bro, because I think Zayas can come back from it. Like I think he got one of them mentalities where if he take a loss, he gonna still be in the same mind frame. Like I don't think a lot of them fighters at 54, if they take a loss to Boots, the type of loss that it's gonna be, I don't think a lot of them is gonna be able to come back from that. But I think Zayas will. I think he's gonna be able to still get another fight, come back and still be hungry. You get what I'm saying? A lot of niggas lose that hunger once they lose.
You gotta remember this too, Farn. You gotta remember this too, Farn. Zayas is Latino, bro. So he can lose and be safe.
Exactly.
He can lose and be safe. If he was black, he can't lose, bro. He gonna be trash, washed up, all the extras and overs. You feel me?
So
So
y'all
yeah.
think he just gonna beat Perez though? Y'all think he just gonna beat Perez?
I think so. I
Xander
and I'm gonna be
Zayas?
honest. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest. I'm not even too big on Perez, but
I like
I like
Perez
Zayas.
though.
I like Zayas in that fight, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
I
like
think he got
Perez.
enough to pull it off.
Look, that boy Brandon Sheik say, look, Boots about to put in work. Watch what happens to Virgil and the rest of them and the rest of these fools. They are getting spanked. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that.
Oh yeah,
Mill.
what's the word, Mills? Hey, happy Father's Day to Mills and Clip, man. I forgot to say that, man. Happy
Oh
Father's Day to
man,
y'all too,
thank
man.
appreciate y'all.
Father's Day,
Yo,
man.
EH, Bang, G, Empty. Happy Father's Day, y'all.
Same to
Happy
you.
Father's Day, man.
Happy Father's Day.
Fathers matter, y'all.
All day.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Hey, Foreign, if you wanna keep your hair from turning gray, just wait. All right? Just wait.
I'm taking notes.
There's a reason why we got all these grays.
I'm taking notes.
Hey, man. Look.
Yo,
Hey,
yo,
now.
you be seeing G on the interviews like, stop.
Man.
That was our life for like the last 17, 18 years.
That nigga G. Hey, you know what the thing about that shit is? G. I like that though. G really be having like his daughter in the gym, his son at the fights with him. That's different shit, bro. That's hard. A lot of niggas ain't even
Yo,
doing that, and they at pro levels.
and then you gonna wonder
Right.
why in 20 years she gonna
She
bring
a world
a Greg
champion.
Hackett home. A young boy that's taking fights on 2 weeks' notice. He don't care about nothing. Yo.
Straight up, bro. Straight up. That nigga E Harris say, "Oh, hold on, wait. Before we go any further, my bad. What was
Yep.
number 2, bro? You said why are we trying to line up Goucher like that? And then what was the second thing? My bad, bro.
And I was about to say, You know what I'm saying? It'd probably be a fight. Eddie would probably try to do back in Philly or some shit. It gotta be something that could be a headline fight. I don't see that as a fucking marquee fight.
He
Right,
wanna
right,
fight
right,
J
right.
Rock. He wanna fight J Rock.
He ain't
I don't
fighting.
think he'll fight. You think Boots will fight J Rock?
You
No.
know what? I like that
Yeah, I
fight.
figured
Nah,
that.
nah,
I figured that. I figured that. I
nah.
figured that.
That'd be corny.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That'd be.
I figured that.
I think. You know what? The history is but I like that fight though. Just to get him ready for that, like to get him acclimated. I like that
Yeah,
fight.
Mm.
but that's
But yeah, he'll
like that's
probably
big
tear him up.
bro
So
though. Like,
I can see why. I can see why it wouldn't happen. But
It's
I
so
like that fight though. I'm
it's
not
so
gonna lie.
it's so many other names. Like why? And then
Right, I hear
it,
y'all. Yeah.
not J Rock. Not J Rock.
you know, reason.
54 too cluttered. 54 too cluttered up for him to go for a J Rock. You feel me? Like not talking down on J Rock, but I know that them niggas is damn near like family. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
So
I don't see them. I don't see neither one accepting that fight. You know what I'm
when you
saying?
saying one out the when you saying he should fight with somebody like out the city though, like what y'all mean by that? Like just he should get a fight in Philly real quick, like just one of those names y'all mentioned earlier, or he should fight like a Philly fighter.
No, like it don't necessarily gotta be in Philly. I just figured his next fight would be him headline somewhere. It ain't gotta be in Philly. But
Okay.
Right.
man,
Right.
You think
I'm
I
just saying in terms of the opponent, I ain't see Cachet as like somebody that main event against. Like he like Coleman, he might be opener of the fucking card or some shit, depending on how many fights on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And
Like
he at
more
160.
opener of like the television portion type shit. You mean?
Right. No, I can definitely dig that. I can definitely dig that. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's the bro. I ain't gonna lie. The surface is wide open for Boots right now, bro. Like at 54, long as they take these fights, because like I say, even if one person don't accept the fight from Boots, somebody else got to. So I think he gonna have all good fights at 54 because everybody at 54, and it since Charlo was running that 54 division, everybody was fighting each other because they got to. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I feel like Jamel ain't fought like the likes of like a J Rock, Jared Hurd, like people like that is because they lost right before they got to him. You feel me? Like they because they had to fight each other. Everybody had to fight each other, and that's why Charlo had to end up fighting what's Rosario, Jason Rosario, because
Hmm.
Rosario had beat uh 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 who was it? J Rock?
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
J
So
Rock,
originally it was supposed to be Charlo and Hurd,
right? And
but
Hurd lost to J Rock,
Lost to J Rock. Then it was
right?
supposed to be uh Charlo and J Rock, but then he loses to Rosario. So
I got a
Right.
question with that. I got a question with that because this is me trying to understand it a lot deeper, more in depth. The reason why most of the time shit like that happens is because dudes be on different paths to different titles, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah,
um
okay.
not always for him, but you got to understand that they're trying to build an event sometimes, right?
Mm.
Right. With some fights, it's about building towards the fight, right? So they'll do like a showcase fight for you, maybe at home to get you a win, and then it's right into this big fight, a fight that they think they're going to cash in on.
Mm.
Right. Right.
And then sometimes niggas be choosing the wrong opponents and you end up losing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Andy Cruz and Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Mm.
They
We
was
Okay.
trying to make
yeah.
Okay.
Wilder next right after that.
Okay.
Right.
So with Boots, how long
Right.
y'all think he gonna be at 54 once he like, how long you think he gonna be there before he go to 60?
Shit, he ain't even got there yet. We already think
Nah,
the other side. I know what you said. I'm just fucking with
yeah.
I think he gonna put a good 5 years in. At least a good 5.
Okay. I asked because I was wondering if y'all ever thought it was gonna be possible for him and Yo-Yo to fight each other, but I don't know, man. That might not be a possible fight.
I mean, you never
Well,
know. You
here's the
never know.
yeah, you never know, but here's the thing. I don't see this the reason why I don't see that fight happening, right? Because Yo-Yo is at 60, right?
Right.
I feel like by the time Boots is done with 54, Yo-Yo probably be a
It'll be at
68 pounder.
68.
You understand
I
what I'm
got
Hey,
saying?
yo,
you.
Like it's just the time, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
man,
but
that would have been a
I
dope
like that
fight
fight. I
though.
like the idea. I like the idea of that fight though, Tay. Like cause to be honest with you, bro, Yo-Yo a bad boy. Like that
bang.
Man.
that's a
I thought
bad
he was
boy,
on
bro. So
PEDs,
I love the
man. I
idea
thought
of
he
Yeah,
that
was on
fight.
PEDs.
bang. I don't think that fight will happen.
But what Yo-Yo and Boots?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it'll happen. Cause like I
No, no.
say,
Listen, bang, bang. Listen to me. I'm saying what I was saying. I don't think that that's a direction that Yo-Yo and them will probably going.
yeah, but see, I know what we talk about, but what we talk about is what we talk about.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying that. I just don't think that, like, easier, there's easier paths. Like Yo-Yo, I feel like he can make some noise at 60. And I do agree with you about the 68 thing, but when the people involved are making your path is like, ah, yeah, we
Right,
already seen what that looks like. Like, nah, that don't make
right,
sense.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
I get what
So,
you're saying.
man, I'm on my PC business right now, man. I'm on my PC, not protective custody, but politically correct. You feel me?
Mm.
I'm just on my PC business. So while I'm on my PC business, the idea of Boots versus Yo-Yo on a big screen is a good fight.
Mm.
100%.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I like that fight too, though.
Hey, yo.
I'm on my politically correct business right now, man.
Yeah. Just like, yo, you know what that reminds me of? The Conwell situation, right? Conwell and
Right,
Boots seemed like a great fight on paper, but
right.
life.
Yeah. But to keep it PC,
Yeah,
I
life,
think that's
life.
a good fight for Boots at 54. You feel me? I think that's a
At,
good
at,
fight for Boots at 54 on paper. You
at
feel me?
one
So
at
yeah.
140 though, at 140, it's a how y'all think Frank Martin versus like somebody like a Montana Love or somebody is that like a good or a bad
Mm,
fight? Even
I
what
like
y'all
that
think
fight.
about that?
What's
I
Who
like
that
you
fight?
say
What's
I
that
at
like
fight
one?
that fight.
again?
I like
Montana
that fight
Love,
because we ain't seen
Versus
Frank at
who?
40 yet.
Frank
Frank,
Martin.
Oh yeah, that's a great
Ooh,
Oh
fight.
I
yeah,
like
that's a
that
damn
fight.
good fight.
I like
ooh,
that
That's a
fight.
good fight.
Bro.
I wasn't even
yo,
thinking about
damn.
Montana Love. I ain't gonna lie, but I like
Yeah,
Hey,
that
that's
Tay,
a
fight
good
though.
fight.
you had that in the holster.
That's what I'm
You,
saying. He
you,
pulled that
you
out the
got me with that,
box.
y'all. Like,
You put that out the box.
a
Oh
good job.
God. Cause
I
hey,
be
look, I
thinking the
slick
fights
forgot
all
who
day,
met.
man.
Right.
I had to think about who, like, what Montana Love looked like. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that fight. What the fuck? I like
Yo,
that.
But y'all gotta remember Tay related to Frank Martin, so he always trying to get Frank Martin
Hey,
back in the spotlight.
Wait, you is?
dang, G.
Yeah, that's his folks,
Nah,
man.
man. Nah. Nah,
They
that ain't
from
my
they from the
folks.
same
Nah.
area, though. I know. Gary, Indiana ain't too far from. He from Gary, right?
I'm
I
in
thought he's from Hammond.
Illinois. Not Frank Martin from Detroit.
No,
I thought.
he's from that, right?
Probably fought in Indiana,
No,
but he from
that's where he
Detroit.
started his boxing at. He started his
Right.
boxing out
I
there.
was say he from Detroit.
But he from Detroit, yeah.
Okay.
Man, bro,
But when he
until
started,
y'all just
go ahead.
yeah, no, I was just gonna say until y'all just said that, bro. I thought the boy was from Indianapolis, bro. I
No, that's
Yeah,
swear.
I
where.
thought he was from
But
Indy too, though.
they say that because when he started boxing, that's where he, you know what I'm saying? That's where he did his thing at.
That's
When
where
he
he was
started,
training at.
Right,
yeah, that's where he
right,
started boxing at.
right.
Kevin
Um,
See,
Sims fighting. He finna fight.
out
Oscar
Duarte.
Duarte. That's gonna
Yeah,
be. I can't wait for
Yo,
that. And it's
I'm
gonna
thinking
be in
about
Chicago.
me and G sliding out to that, yo.
That's lit. Hey,
but what
Kevin
fight? What
Sims.
fight y'all talking about?
My bad,
Kenneth
Jay.
Sims.
My bad.
What
You
fight
said
said
Kevin
again?
Sims?
Kenneth Sims finna
Oh,
fight Oscar
Kenny.
Duarte in
Kenneth Sims, yeah,
Chicago.
Kenneth Sims at 140.
Mm, I ain't even heard about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's it.
heard about it.
I
Bro, that's a
ain't
good
know
one.
about it either.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
about to
Ain't
that's
know
a
be
Yeah,
good
about it
nice.
either.
fight.
I
I
like
Nah,
that.
like
that'd
Kenneth
be a
Sims
good
in
I
that
like
fight,
that.
fight.
bro. But I
Yo,
know
that's a
Oscar
home. I
Duarte
didn't know
gonna
Kenneth
bring it.
Sims was from Chicago. I like that. Yo,
Me too. I
Yeah,
like
honestly,
that.
I don't want to see Boots come home yet. I want to see Boots in Chicago. I love to see Boots in Atlanta, New
New York.
York,
Mm-hmm.
Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Florida,
Yeah,
I want to
whatever.
see
Cali,
Boots in
yo,
Vegas,
LA.
man.
wait, Charlotte.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Vegas.
Charlotte too. Yeah, yeah.
No, yo, he's done Vegas before. Like I will
But I'm
only want
talking
to see
about
Vegas.
now, though.
Yeah, I would only want to see Vegas with Virgil. Yo, hey,
Yeah.
porn.
Hello.
I like the
He said,
idea.
yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
idea. I think they get
Vegas Virgil
lazy.
Boots. I'm
I
popping
think
out, nigga.
I
What the
think these
fuck?
promoters get lazy because they only Vegas is like a crutch. Oh, let's throw it to Vegas. Like, yo, bro, there's plenty of other places that need and will come out for boxing, bro.
Chicago, a
Facts.
Start putting
great
boxing in
place.
these other spots.
Facts.
I
Facts.
agree with you. I agree with you, Mills. I agree with that.
Because
Vegas is, as far as fighting combat sports, Vegas is becoming dried out. Period, though, to me. Like with the spear and it's just a lot of shit going on in Vegas. It's a lot of stuff to do.
Hey, as far as
yeah,
EH asking me that question, EH, honestly, it could be a bunch of different dudes,
yeah,
right? It's a whole bunch of a lot of people is tied up though. Virgil won't be ready, right?
right.
It's funny how the ducking conversation only goes with one, but now that Virgil won't be ready, that's not no ducking or nothing like that. You feel me?
Right,
Ain't
right,
ain't a
right,
hundred
right, right.
videos or conversations about that, but cool, right? Xander Zayas is tied up, Timzu and Fundora is tied up, and
Right.
I think Bakram is either going to fight Josh Kelly or Lubin.
Oh, see,
Oh,
Josh,
and Ted
see,
Bosby
see,
was here.
see, Josh Kelly, bro. When I first seen Josh Kelly, it was like probably like right before COVID hit. And then I was like, man, I was kind of high on Pretty Boy, but he came to America. Eddie Hearn threw that first American card. That was the same card that
Ray Robinson looked like shit.
yeah, yeah.
Josh Kelly looked like dog shit.
Mm.
Hey, you ain't lying, boy. I was like, man, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let me slow down on Kelly, man. Oh, Kale. You feel me? But I think at 154, bro, for Boots, for him, all right, so look, as far as venues, right? When Tank went to Atlanta, that was the first big fight in Atlanta in ages, and they did good. So I believe that to come to like these other like Houston Boots will do good in Houston, bro.
Yeah.
And we got the space for it, we got the venue for it, that Toyota Center, the George R. Brown. It don't matter. We got some good business out here for Boots to come out here and get some money. He can get some money in Houston, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to see Boots at the Staples Center or whatever they call it now in LA. That'll be good. But those like the LA, the Houston, the
Yeah, the
Atlanta,
crypto arena.
those,
Hell yeah.
yeah, yeah. See, look, those
Hell
gotta
yeah.
be big fights though. Those gotta be huge fights. You feel me? Because Boots is there, but he don't completely control the culture just yet. He not being talked. They're not raving
I
about
agree with
Boots
that. Terrence
the way
Crawford
they
still got it.
right. Crawford, Tank. You know what I'm saying? Them the two that got the
Tank,
culture right now.
Crawford
You
ain't got
feel
it.
Tank
me?
got the Tank got the streets.
Right,
Crawford got the mind.
Yep.
right, right,
I
right,
agree,
right,
Mills.
right.
I
So
agree.
once Boots get that real like that real fight, that real performance against that real opponent, that you understand what I'm saying? After that, then we can start talking Cali, talking Houston, talking Atlanta. Know what I'm saying? Like, but Boots is in a position to where like right now he still kind of need the right dancing partner. He can't just go out
Hey,
there and fight anybody. You feel me?
what way does that guy Val saying that?
Who?
No, don't
I
do
was
that to my young
saying,
boy. Don't do my young boy like that. No,
not for
no,
boots, not for boots, but I
no.
just want to know like what weight class
Yeah,
is he at,
54.
man?
Don't do my
Okay.
young boy blast like that. Nah.
All right. I
Mm-mm.
was just thinking.
He
I
said,
wasn't
all
finna
right.
nah.
You trying to ruin? He trying to ruin the future. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Nah.
Clip say, if you ask Clip say, fuck all them niggas.
Hey, if
Hey,
they in position, Clip say, man, I don't care if they babies or
bro,
not. Y'all playing a
blast
grown
like
man's game. Get out there.
yo, yo. Put it like this, right? I
Clip
I
said we shooting at
I
everything.
like Africa, right? I think I fucks with Africa. I'm
Right.
not sure Africa is the best Haitian fighter. That nigga Blast, bro.
Hey,
That
he
nigga
gold.
Blast. Look, man. G, you would love him. He's a
All right.
fucking animal, yo.
Where
Y'all
he
got
from?
this.
Where he from?
Orlando.
I
Oh,
don't
y'all
think
got to
I ever
send it
heard
to
of
me.
him. Blast. Oh no, Blast. He just fought like a couple weeks ago, didn't he?
Yeah, he probably
Losing
knocked somebody the fuck
undercard.
out. I ain't even had to watch it. I know
Y'all
he
He
got to
probably
send
stopped
it to
knocked
due
me.
to
somebody.
the body. He stopped due to the body. He did him dirty.
What card they was
Nah.
on?
He fights on Pro Box.
Harrison Lubin.
Okay.
Yeah, when Harrison Lubin fought dude.
Oh yeah, the dude on Erickson Lubin last card.
Yo, so
Yeah.
I went to Orlando for my daughter's cheerleading competition, right?
Right.
So I hit my dude up in Orlando. Was like, oh, I want to pull up to the Edgar Berlanga, like where they train at. I'm
Right.
like, yo, who's out there? And he said it's two young boys out there, Najee Lopez and Darrell Balsay. And I'm like, bet I want to interview them. Mind you, they didn't even have like 10 fights. Right. But I love to tap in and get the young dudes on camera first.
Right. Right.
I kept tabs on them. Now they starting to be in the conversation. I think Najee got a chance at winning the world title. I think Blast got a chance of being the guy. I look at
Okay.
Blast like I look at Abdullah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. 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 So Val Saint, that's his name. Okay, I see who y'all
Yeah,
talking about. I remember seeing that name. Val Saint. So look, RDCRTNY. That ain't a word. I don't want to slaughter your name. But he say who wins out of Jahai Tucker and Truck Simpson next weekend? Who y'all got in that fight?
bro. I talked to
50-50.
I talked to Jahai. I said, bro, I don't know who's gonna win that fight, bro. But damn it, that's a good one, though.
Yeah,
That's
50-50.
hey G,
Hey,
we out?
Where's that? New York?
No, Newark.
Oh, Newark, New Jersey? Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
might be able to go.
Bro, I don't care about Vito Melnicki. No disrespect. I don't know the guy he's fighting. But when I saw Jahai Tucker versus Lorenzo Simpson, I said, sign me up, yo.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
also, Milnicki is the main event. That's they
Yeah,
card.
yeah, he a North
Okay,
Jersey boy. He
okay.
got the North Jersey on Smash. But that's
Yo,
a banger.
I'm glad y'all brought that name up, right? I think that they trying to fatten Mel Nicky up for Xander.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think that's what
Maybe, maybe.
I think that's the move. Because Mel Nicky can
So
fight. He can fight, but he don't got that separation quality. He don't got that like super, you know what I'm saying? Like he super prospect type, super like he gonna be champ, reigning champ one day, but he can fight and he got a respectable style and you know, even his
right,
resume right now, he got some good fights on his joint. And he got one loss, yeah, but I think I think Xander, because they, you know, they be moving Xander real careful. I think he going to be a part of that process. I think they're going to try to
right,
make Nicky a part of that process.
No, that makes sense because you got the North Jersey and the New York Italian Bulls and then the
Right,
Poppies. You can
right,
put that at MSG. That'll do good.
right, right.
that's a fact. That's a fact. So that kind of answers the question I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask if Truck was still with Coach Ronnie. But since Melnicki on that same card, I would believe so. Cause Ronnie coached Melnicki, don't he?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I think Coach Ronnie.
I think Truck went back home though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think so. I think he went back home for this one.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, nah, I like that fight though. But Truck ain't been looking too impressive lately, bro. Like to be honest with you, bro,
Yeah,
not
for
just
sure.
that impressive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I'm a Truck fan, bro. I rock with Truck because Truck tough as nails, bro. I like him, bro. I just like them last couple fights, like them on that overtime, like that fight I seen on overtime that he did. I was like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
don't know. Um, the boy say Truck is with Ronnie Steele. Okay.
Okay.
You say Steele with
Uh,
Ronnie.
a couple lives ago, didn't y'all say Anthony Sims was about to fight somebody?
Anthony Sims.
Yeah, he
I
got.
don't know.
Oh yeah, Anthony. I don't know. They be being funny with him.
Yeah, that's Floyd cousin, right?
I don't know. They might be. I don't know, but
Yeah. That's, somehow, some way, that's Floyd Mayweather cousin. That's the
Ennis,
big one, right? Anthony Sims is the big one, right?
yeah, he fight at 68,
Yeah,
75.
yeah. He kin to Floyd, like down the line somewhere.
I
I
think
ain't
Okay.
seen him in
Ennis
a
still
long
got it.
time.
Yeah, they funny acting with him, man. I think it's because of his style. He got a tough style to fight against. Cause
Yeah,
cause if you ain't got no footwork to keep up with him, he gonna dance around you.
yeah. And he bounce around like as far as 60, 68, 54. Like
Yeah,
you'll catch him at any weight class. You feel me? So yeah,
yeah, that's
nah,
it.
I rock with Sims.
Saying
I like Sims.
him and
I like
Jesse
Sims.
Hart or something to be probably a cold fight, huh?
Him and
That
who?
would be a good fight.
Jesse
Jesse
Hart.
Hart.
Oh yeah, he don't want to fight
Yo boy.
Jesse.
Yeah, that's a good fight. I
Yeah.
like that.
It would be a good one, but I don't know. I don't know if he want to fight Jesse.
Yeah,
Hey, I be
Jesse,
want to see all of it, man.
hey, what you call him? A dark horse? I think Jesse Hart like one of them dark horses, man.
Yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like he really got something, but they don't really want to
Yeah.
get him no burn. You feel
We
Let's
me?
need
let's
him and
let's keep it a game,
Benavidez.
right? Let's read the room. David Benavidez is running out of opponents.
I just was
Yeah,
Jesse
gonna
Hart
say
makes
that.
sense for next show. He's
Yeah.
yeah.
running out
Why
of
not?
opponents. What's left
Yeah,
Yeah, real
yeah.
shit.
But
That's a
don't but
perfect
don't
fight
but
for
don't
him.
Benavidez got a fight coming up?
against who?
Yeah,
I don't know. I heard. Oh no, because Yard's supposed to be fighting.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, he should fight Jesse
Yeah,
Hart.
yeah.
Callum Smith got beat up. Like he had lost his last fight, Callum Smith, so he should fight Jesse Hart.
I like that fight. I like that fight. That's a good fight. I like that fight. I ain't mad at that fight.
hell yeah.
How y'all think
But
it'll go though?
but they were supposed to
Jesse.
fight at 68 once upon a time.
Yep.
So look, now they say Caleb Smith won his last fight.
Yeah, Kellen Smith fought Buatsi.
Oh
No, I
yeah. He
thought he
did
That was
beat
had
a
fought
good.
Buatsi.
again
That was a good
after
fight.
that.
No, he ain't fight after that. That was a good ass fight.
No.
He needed.
Wait a minute. Buatsi, bro.
I be getting
Buatsi.
all them mixed up,
I
my
don't,
bad.
I don't believe in Buatsi, bro.
Buatsi lost to Smith the last fight.
Yeah, I don't believe in Buatsi, bro.
What you
I think
mean?
I think he was
What you mean, Bang?
like I think he just all like I just think he brute. Like I think he come forward, throw a bunch of punches, but he ain't really got no game.
He got
You
he got
feel
a
me?
and when I watched him, he got a little game, but he basic. He real basic, and he
Right,
more of a tough guy. He more of a tough guy than anything,
right,
cause he'll take a
right. He
shot.
all brute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll take a shot to try to get a shot. So
Right,
you
right,
know,
right, right, right.
cause when
You
Smith
say,
started pulling the skills out, he definitely he started falling behind. Like clearly,
Ain't Khalil
yeah,
Cole at 175?
yeah. Cole at 75.
Oh, him and Buatsi though.
Yeah, all them Johns.
bro. If we can get the Khalil Cole that we seen in this last fight, he gonna box Buatsi head off, bro.
That's a good fade though.
Yeah, that's
For
a good
sure.
fade on paper. I would love to see that fight. I would love to see that fight
For
because
sure.
I was there at the first fight that he had with old buddy. You know what I'm saying? Before they did the rematch, and Khalil was just it's like he just wasn't now. You feel me? Like he just wasn't now, bro. But that
Yeah,
second fight, it's almost like the first fight never happened.
yeah.
You
Y'all
feel
think
me?
dude any good though, or he just got lucky? The
Whatever.
Gallegos guy, like y'all think he any good for the division, or he just got lucky with that win?
Nah, he's
Nah, I think
strong.
Nah,
he tough. I think he
I
tough. He a
think,
good.
Yeah, definitely tough.
He a
yeah,
good
nah,
guy
He
to
could
fight.
test.
He a good guy to fight. If you enter in that 10 round, 10, 12 round system, like if you enter in that level, he a good guy to go up against. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Like if you trying to see
so
if you
so
wasting your money, yeah, put him in there with it.
right. Y'all know who Albert Ramirez is?
I heard of him. I ain't never watching fight though.
I ain't
Yeah,
never
I ain't
watched
never
him.
seen him.
uh,
I ain't
not
never seen him.
Albert. I know who Gilberto Ramirez is.
Yeah. Definitely know who Zerto is. So look, what y'all think about Zerto? Me and Greg talked about this. Hey, what y'all think about Zerto versus uh Big B
Over
Ball?
Taya.
Oh,
Oh,
Pattaya, that's Big B Ball.
now
What y'all think about that fight?
Opatayo, he Opatayo punching. I don't know. I don't really see too many people beating him.
Me either, bro. Me either. What you think about Emil and Clip and Fawn? Opataya versus Zerto.
That's a banger. It's a good fight.
I like it. I like it. I think um I think Zerto loses that fight though, bro. I just don't see, bro, I just don't see nobody at 75, like I mean not at 75, at cruiserweight
Ooh, he
that's
said
just gonna
Ko.
be able to,
He
huh?
said Ko and Najee. Ooh. I will only want to see one of those kind of fights like Ko and Najee or like Atif and all them only for like title eliminators. They got to be for something.
Oh, you saying Cole and Najee. I thought you said
Khalil
Cole and
Ko
Najee.
and
I was
Najee
saying,
Lopez. Yeah.
yeah.
I
I was gonna say
don't
I never heard of Cole and Najee. That's a new one.
Ah,
That's their
Yeah,
break,
I
bro.
got you. I got you. But
Hey,
yeah, no,
y'all heard Ray Ford finna fight Kako or whatever his name is. Ray Ford finna fight that the British guy 130. Anthony,
Anthony,
I don't. He like Irish or something. Anthony Kako.
I
Y'all
I
don't
heard
heard
know
of
about
about him.
that?
I don't think I seen him. He got
Anthony.
something?
Anthony Kakashi. Kakashi.
Oh, see, I'm terrible with names, yo. Oh my god. Yeah, what
Hey
y'all
yo,
think about
I
that
heard of
fight?
it. I think I think 130 is spicing up real
Yeah.
Right.
well. But I don't know too much about the Casey guy, but they say it's a good fight from what I hear.
No, it's definitely a good fight.
Yeah.
After that, I like to see him versus like the Sugar Nunez guy. Like that'd be a good fight for Ray Ford. But yeah,
That's a good fight. See, Ray Ford, I gotta see Ray Ford get back active, bro. For real, bro. He looked good in his last outing, bro. That boy been, hey man, ever since that move up to 130, you can kind of tell that 26 was he outgrew that 26. You
Right.
feel me?
yeah. He fight
Man,
dude
bro,
in like August, I think.
Hey, speaking of that, can I ask a question?
talk to me.
When you hear about these guys going up in weight, but after taking the loss because they knew they should have been went up. I mean, they should have been went up in weight, but they stayed.
Mm.
They stayed for the money. Which seems like the better decision to go up when you know you're supposed to go up, or try to still make the money and then go up.
Man, we gotta feed these babies, man.
Mm.
We
Okay.
gotta feed these babies.
Yo,
If the
wait,
bigger
bang,
bag is still right here, we gotta feed
bang.
these babies, man.
Here's the
I hear
problem
you.
with that though. Are we feeding the babies short term or long term? Because
Hey man, look.
sometimes you try to feed the babies right now and it end up costing the babies down the line.
And-
Your stock end up
right.
dropping and stuff.
Right, but we got to think about a situation like Ray Ford. It didn't really affect him. You feel me? That Nick Ball, because he really went tooth and nail with Nick Ball. That was a really good back and forth fight.
Right.
So him moving
Yeah.
up and still being able to hold his position as far as in the fans' eyes and the unlook and the onlookers. Like I don't think it hurt Ray Ford like that. You feel me? Maybe it did though. I don't know what his check's been looking
Nick
like
Ball
since he
need to go
came
to
up to
one.
130.
He gotta go to 130 and get we need to see that rematch when Nick Ball go to 130 for sure.
Absolutely. And Nick Ball got a fight coming up too. I can't remember who he's supposed to be getting ready to fight, but I think he got some live shit finna happen. Know what I'm saying?
He like Pit. He like if Pit Bull is like his Pit Bull, then he like the British Bulldog on me.
Right. Nah, that's a fact. But he dirty though. That's the difference between him and Pitbull. Pitbull gonna give you a clean, rough fight.
Yo. The
He
British Bulldog is crazy.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. The difference between them two though, bro, is that I really feel like even though Pitbull got that crazy style, he's still clean. He clean. He fight clean. You feel me? It's just rough and rugged. But Nick Ball, that's kickball. You feel me? That's kickball. We call him kickball. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Straight up, man. We call him kickball. So you know he a filthy little nigga, bro. That's a filthy little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Pitbull fight
That's a
clean,
filthy
man.
little nigga, bro.
Nah, Pitbull be throwing headbutts and everything.
Pitbull fight clean.
You say what?
You said Pitbull fight clean?
Yeah, like as far as like he not kicking you. It's not a bunch of
you.
Yeah, he come in with his head down.
Man, listen, that motherfucker throw headbutts. He throw headbutts every fight, bro.
He thought that was more than his job for sure.
Yeah.
That was his job.
It ain't Nick Ball. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nowhere near as bad as Nick Ball.
Nick Ball be kicking motherfuckers and some more shit.
Yeah. In his ass, bro. How you do that in the boxing ring, bro? Come on, bro.
He said he
Come on, bro. Hey, man, hit that like button, man. If y'all in here, hit that like button, man. Tell somebody. This the Smoke Show. You alive. We are burning it down right now. Pull up. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a thun. Tell a chick. Tell your partner, your mama, your daddy. Tell them to come on down, baby. It's good over here.
Hit that like button.
When Tanner Moana get up to those levels, him and Joseph Parker be a good fight too.
Who you say it again?
When the Tanner Moana guy, the Australian heavyweight, when he move up in the levels, him and Joe Parker be a good fight.
Bro, I mean, but look, I'm looking at his record, bro. He got 7-8 fights, bro. Joseph Parker ain't probably got probably about another year or two in him. You feel me?
Yeah, but that's
the only thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's heavyweight, but he'll probably be there to gatekeep a little bit after that. But Joseph Parker been laying shit down.
Yeah, he tried to get a title shot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he reinvented himself, bro. I ain't lying, bro. He really reinvented himself, bro. I respect it. So who y'all got in this Daniel Dubois versus Usyk? I think Dubois gonna knock him out.
I need Dubois for that. I need Dubois to get that.
Yeah, I like Dubois.
Man, I think Dubois gonna knock out Usyk, bro. Shoot me later.
If Dubois knocks out Usyk, does he pass Joshua all time?
Ooh, I would say so because Usyk beat Joshua twice already. And he'll be undisputed. He'll be undisputed. You feel me? At heavyweight, the second undisputed champion in the four belt era.
He him out. He knocked Joshua out too.
Joshua still beat Klitschko though.
Yeah, he did. He did. But I mean, shit.
But if he beat Usyk and Joshua, I don't know.
Yeah, I got you.
He beat the man that beat the man. You feel me? He beat the man that beat the man.
Yeah.
So
I think Usyk getting too old too, so I think Dubois definitely gonna get him though.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. Usyk kind of, you know, and then he was talking about going down to cruiserweight to fight Opataya. Bro, Opataya gonna smoke that boy, bro. I think Opataya, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Opataya is the best in the world, but it's just certain matchups, bro. I'm looking at these matchups, bro, and it's a lot of people that I don't see him losing to, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
He the best at cruiserweight, though.
So Mill, I mean, like, how much can you share? Because I know Boots ain't just arbitrarily moved to 154.
Hey, PC, not
Yo,
protective custody.
what you
PC,
mean?
politically correct.
Chill.
PR. Chill, chill.
No, what you mean, EH? Like, are you asking, does he got a particular fight lined up?
Or I'm just saying, like, what's the potentials of the possible fights that can happen according to what's happening with the landscape right now? You know what I'm saying?
Nigga start speaking in riddle.
Okay.
He trying to squeeze it at you, bro.
I like it, EH.
All right, so first, I mean, let's just look at the landscape. He got the golden ticket right now. So golden ticket is he's the WBA super. And because he's the WBA super, he can petition to face the WBA champion at 154 pounds, which is Terrence Crawford. Now, Terrence Crawford's already lined up to face Canelo Alvarez. And so that could put him against a guy like Yoenis Tellez. One. You got Keith Thurman out there. 2. You got Charles Conwell out there. 3. You got Sergey Boyachuk. You got Israel Madrimov. You got I'm trying to think. Who else is at 54?
I'm saying, is all these guys WBA possibilities?
No, not just that. With the WBA, it would either be Crawford or Tellez, based off of what Crawford is actually planning on doing.
Right, okay.
But when you're a champion at a lower weight, it don't necessarily have to be your sanctioning body that holds you in high regard. So it could be any sanctioning body that wants to be in a drawing in this business that'll be like, yo, we'll make you the mandatory.
That's what I was trying to find out the other day. That's why the political business part of it and all of that shit. That's what I was trying to figure out, because I know Boots got 2 belts. So I was wondering, when he go up, shouldn't it be a little bit more he should have a little more leverage because he is a champion. And is he lineal?
Yes, he's lineal.
Yeah, he's lineal and he's champion in 2 different. That's what I was trying to find out, because when that happens, I mean, automatically you got some type of leverage. Now, whether the guys want to get in the ring with you, that's a whole nother, situation. But that's what I was trying to wonder. Okay, all right.
I'll give you an example. Y'all remember Charlo got the IBF. He won the IBF title at 154. And you remember the WBC put him in there with a title eliminator right away. They're not the same sanctioning body, but they wanted to be in the Jamal Charlo business.
Right. Okay.
So you, by proving that you could draw, which Boots proved, you might see him pop up in any sanctioning body. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Is he still with Eddie? Is him and Eddie still working together?
I think this next fight is with Eddie.
Okay.
Yeah, Eddie trying to make Boots. He gonna try to make Boots a star, bro. He gonna put them offers on the table, bro. But it still be up to the fighters to accept.
Being in the team in this business is a good business to be in right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole team, like, it's Pac got champs and shit. Like, that shit is some real shit right there. You know what I mean? Like, that's a real professional operating machine over there, bro. That's a good business. They professionals. These motherfuckers ain't crazy. Like, they not going fucking go in people's locker room and beat them up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of motherfuckers you want to do. That's the type of motherfuckers you want to do.
Greg,
fucking, bro, listen. Motherfuckers
Greg be on here letting me get roasted. Like, Greg don't be knowing shit too. Greg be knowing shit, man.
Hey, look, and I'm learning from y'all.
Well, but listen, that's why
I
jumped off and let Bill jump on. I know you can't talk about everything because that's just how the business is, but motherfuckers want to be informed and know. Plus, I don't like motherfuckers trying to throw smut on my young boy name. Fuck that shit. Like, talk about this shit. And see, I get mad. Like, I be getting excited and shit. Like, Miller break shit down. He remain calm. And that's what you need. You need a motherfucker that's going to remain calm, give you the facts, break it down for you, and tell you.
Who, this nigga? You talking about this man?
No,
No,
I only get angry with disrespect.
That was an isolated incident. Y'all know
Yeah.
Westmont could bring that shit out of you, bro. Westmont crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
He crazy. Westmont crazy.
Yeah.
real quick, I wanted to get y'all
What you
opinion
mean,
because
huh?
they said Richard Hitchens was gonna leave Matchroom. Like, what y'all think? What y'all think he gonna do as far as promotions now?
Oh, I think because the dudes say they're a free agent, that just means I'm accepting offers. I want to see what my value is out there. And when you become a free agent, I feel like you got to have a talk with everybody. What do you offer me? So that don't necessarily mean you're going to leave, but that don't necessarily mean you're going to stay either.
Right.
So
Just
now he made
announce
it.
the free agency and just saying like, hey, look, hey man, who got that money? If
Yo,
y'all ain't
Eddie's
talking about
feeling some
nothing,
kind of
I'm
way.
gonna resign.
Bang, Eddie
Say it
said he's
again.
feeling some kind of way, but you know that was Africa's promotion that, well, I'm sorry, his management. Africa got one of the best managers in the world. And, you know, Greg's really familiar with him, Keith Connolly.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Keith going to get you paid, bro. He's going to put you in a situation where it's going to be beneficial to you monetarily.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
True
I
story.
can dig it. I can dig it. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Oh look, Roach, I seen you back there, bro. Cam Estrada been trying to get up. He been trying to get on for a little bit. What's up, boy? Where you
I'm
been,
my
boy?
fault. All right, y'all.
What's up, fellas?
What's going down?
Ain't shit, man. Y'all having some good ass combos, man. YSM always giving that good drop, dog.
No, I
Hey
appreciate
man.
you, man.
Hey, you see how they be trying to milk my nigga for the info, man?
Hey, YSM
They
be
be
with the
trying,
overtime.
hey,
He be with
EH,
the
man, I
overtime.
ain't gonna lie. That nigga EH been trying to get Meal to spill the beans since he seen
Forever.
his name in the chat, bro. Talk about it.
Yeah, I need his. At this point, it's a professional understanding of what's going on and like how that shit work out. Cause I know he a champ and he moving up. I need to
No, yeah.
understand how the landscape works when you move up. Fuck that. And then see now he there. You know the rest of these fucking media outlets, ain't nobody saying shit, bro.
No, for
I
real.
ride
And
in the truck all
YSM.
day. I ride in the truck all day and I'm looking for Boots comments, Boots thumbnails. What y'all got to say now he there? Y'all need to be chasing down these other motherfuckers talking shit like y'all was trying to talk shit
No.
about him about shit that wasn't even accurate. It wasn't
Man.
Right.
accurate. That's the whole. And y'all tried to ride
No.
with that shit, that whole shit with Virgil and all that. But like Mill was just explaining who's busy right now. Because I'm just dealing with the right now. Right now, Virgil's busy. I'm not gonna never throw no smut on Virgil because I like Virgil. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he can beat Woo. But I fucks with Virgil. But I just wanted to tell the truth as shit is happening. Don't try to, tell his truth in chronological order within a timeline of how shit is happening. Don't just try to say shit to sensationalize shit because who's gonna fight any fucking way? You don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, but as a fan, you don't want to see motherfuckers that you fuck with, motherfuckers just talking about them and they lying. And that's with any fighter. Don't lie about a motherfucker, what he doing, acting like he ducking. Tell the fucking truth. You know
No,
what I mean? And
for real.
these media outlets, a lot of times, like whether it's company motivated, whether it's racially motivated, whether you just a hater, motherfuckers just be saying shit sometimes and the shit don't be accurate, man. So it's good to get people that's gonna tell the truth about what's going on because they just gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? They ain't favoring nobody. I'm just gonna tell you the actual facts, even though we know Boots gonna beat the shit out of all the motherfuckers up there, though.
No, hell
Yeah.
yeah. And YS, it's a couple more names. Lubin.
The only thing with Loop, like it's dudes that's tied up.
Yeah, Lubin tied up. He got the IBF
Yeah.
eliminated with the bull.
Yeah.
The Baccarat. Ramos, and hey, what you comes in his eyes about to fight for that belt. That
Yeah,
WBO,
Xander
right?
Zayas is about to fight.
Mendoza.
Yeah, they not
up
giving
there.
up. All right. If you want my educated opinion about who makes sense, right? Jesus, you don't take Jesus yet. Jesus is going to be one of your biggest fights. So you got to wait on Jesus. You also want to wait on Virgil. You also want to wait on Bakram Mortazayev. The reason why you wait on Bakram Mortazayev is because he got a mandatory,
Yeah, which
right?
is Lubin.
If you fight him now, he got a mandatory right after this, right? If you get a voluntary. And if you're trying to unify the division, you don't want to waste time with a mandatory. So you like, yo, I'm going
Let
to
him
wait
get my
until,
mandatory out the way.
get the mandatory out the way. I can just go ahead and fight try to position myself for the WBA. Virgil and Boyachuk just got ordered for the interim, and then the winners got to face Fundora. So it looks like
Fundora got to beat Tim Tszyu.
I know, but the WBC is going to be tied up for 2 fights. Feel me? And so when fans be looking at stuff as, oh, you ducking and this guy, no, but there's actual paths that make sense business-wise. So now you're looking either at the WBA or the WBO as the quickest route to a world title.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be probably like Boots. Probably that's like for him to Undisputed. That's probably like a good 2.5 year process. Probably because how everything tied up, but maybe faster. All depends. But I'm just thinking like the bare minimum. He could probably do that shit in like 2.5 type shit.
Who would you say? Vegas for Virgil, New York for Xander, Philly for Mordzaev, in LA or Vegas for Fundora?
No, Mordzaev fight him in Atlantic City.
You say AC?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, where is he from? Is he from Russia?
Yeah, that nigga, he not from America. He from somewhere else.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you can fight him in New York too.
Yeah. Nah, but outside of Philly though. But Boots be doing his best shit in Jersey though. I ain't gonna lie, Boots be on this. He be on his best shit in Atlantic City.
Hey yo,
he be on his best shit out there.
Hey yo, not to change the subject, man. How y'all feeling about these 18-foot rings, man? Especially for Shakur and Zepeda. I think Shakur gonna get the job done, but I think it just might be one of the toughest situations he gonna have to deal with. Only because of that ring, man. That shit's small, bro. Them 18-foot ring. Hey G, I don't even think it's 18-foot rings in the gym y'all be at.
No, it be some gyms got them smaller than that. But the thing is, they try to make 18 seem small. It's the smallest ring as far as competing. But the thing is,
that's the ring that they usually in anyway, right?
I'm saying it's enough room. I'm gonna put it like that. Right. It's enough room. You can get busy. You still can
now,
move.
You know what?
Huh?
No, I'm sorry, dude. No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying you can still move how you want to move. You just, instead of taking 5 steps, that 5 gonna get cut down to 3.
Right. I know that shit be looking small as fuck on TV. Like, God damn.
Now, Cam, I wonder what's gonna happen when Cole make this shit look easy.
I hope he do.
I think Cole gonna make it look easy.
I still believe he gonna make it look easy, but I do think like it's just he gonna have to keep turning them and just keep turning them and keep turning them.
See, this is the thing, Cam.
But that's like, what it was gonna be either way.
Either way, yeah.
The way I view boxing, when a guy is elite, he gonna make A fighters look regular. You know what I'm saying? You can't take away from him because he's so fucking good that he make A fighters look regular. Because that A fighter will fight the next fighter and knock him the fuck out or beat him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hate when motherfuckers take credit away from a motherfucker. He elite, motherfucker. That's why we want to watch him all the time. That's why people be on their heels when they have a bad night or whatever. But when he have a fucking excellent night, give him his fucking props. Like, stop taking away from the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, I think because, bro, we watched an older, very skilled, very intelligent Tevin Farmer handle it. So you know a young fucking sharp Shakur, like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna make that shit look easy, bro. I swear.
I got him winning regardless. But I
don't think he's gonna knock him out, and I think he's gonna hurt his hand because that little motherfucker got a big ass head, bro.
No, I don't think he knocked him. I don't think he knocked him out.
Caveman head.
Body.
Yeah.
Hey yo, real quick too. It's a lot of shit. I'm just jumping around and shit, whatever, because you know I don't want to be stingy. I want to get somebody opportunity to hop on. Fucking when y'all was just talking about G, how you said when motherfuckers stay at the wait for too long, when they know they should have left for sure, take the money and shit like that. Like, I fuck with Cool Boy. He jumping up again right at Oshaki. How y'all feel about that joint, man?
I love that.
Hey, look. Everybody know. Everybody know. Everybody on this panel know. Everybody on this channel know.
Right now, G, we down here
Hold on. Everybody know I'm Houston to the core. But I I got Cool Boy beating Usyk, bro.
That's gonna be a good
I don't
fight.
like the way Usyk been looking, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't like the way he been looking, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Trav,
Now look, that's the only now in the history of me watching boxing.
Yeah.
Usyk last fight is the only robbery I ever accepted. That was the
Okay.
only fair
Okay.
robbery I ever seen because he got robbed in the first fight.
No, wait,
And then
wait. You talking about against Robinson Casio, right? Robinson Casio,
right,
right?
Conceição, because
But he won
Conceição
the first
won.
fight, fat out, and he got robbed.
Right, that's why I say when he fought Conceição the second time, they robbed Conceição because Shaki didn't win that fight. That's why I say that's the only time I ever been satisfied with a robbery in my history of watching boxing.
Right.
Because the first fight was a robbery, and Osaki could have stepped on the gas, but he played. He played
Yeah.
too much.
now Cam, this what G said about Scooter on one of his lives. He said Scooter some shit when you go to the swamp and pull it out. You look at it and you be like, I don't know what this shit is, but it's dangerous.
Real shit.
Yo, that's funny as shit.
Yeah,
That's
and
I ain't never going to get Scooter.
Yeah,
Never.
I just love it for him because I know he's gonna be a little bit even more comfortable. You feel me at that 130 shit, and he was already saying like, how you feel me? So you mean? So I know he's gonna be a little bit more comfortable type shit. That's gonna be a good
Scooter
bout,
fucking gangster. Scooter been beating motherfucking undefeated fighters since, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Scooter fucking gangster.
And
That's
back
my
to
fault.
what you were saying, like that's it. That question you asked, like to the box. I think that question is situational because every boxer ain't in the same situation. So some motherfuckers gotta suck down, stay at the weight for the check because they never made that money. And then some little motherfuckers like Bam, like, man, fuck it, I already made a couple dollars. I can get the fuck about this weight. You feel me? So I think that's a great question. That's a great question, but depends on how you getting paid. It's definitely situational, man. It's definitely situational. Fucking no, man. Did y'all
Scooter Davis. Since we speaking on Scooter Davis. That boy tough.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with Scooter Davis.
Yeah, I wonder he kind of like I don't know if he signed with PBC. I think niggas is just giving him opportunities, rocking with him because it's talent. Because you feel me type shit. But somebody need to you mean put more effort and energy to him, like signing, whether it's Top Rank, whether it's PBC, whether you mean like because Young Bull
I'm
definitely.
surprised Top Rank ain't get him. I didn't know he was a free agent like that though. I ain't know that.
Yeah, the last fight, of course, he fought in the tank card, and then this fight. But it's kind of good. It's kind of good that he's available to fight on any network and keep his availability up. Even though your promoter can sign off, but all promoters don't be on that type shit. Like, but no, that Young Boy, he tough. He a kid too. He only like 23.
Yeah, he's still a baby. He's still a baby.
Little motherfucker strong as hell, man. And bro, them WBO rankings at 135 light, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, like Abdullah can be all the motherfuckers. Like from Sam Nooks to fucking Gable Flores. Who else over there? I was just looking at that shit. I'm like, yeah, it's destined for him. It's destined for him, man. I wonder if they're gonna put it on the Canelo card.
Who got the most work at 35 as far as promotional companies? Who kind of running? Who kind of running 35 division?
I think it's kind of spread it evenly. I think it's kind of spread it even. Yeah, because you know, like you feel me? Because you know, Shakur over in Matchroom, Tank PBC, and then
Andy Cruz.
Andy Cruz Matchroom. It's kind of spread it. It's kind of spread it. The belts, that shit definitely all spread it. So motherfuckers gonna have to
Miratala, Zepeda Golden Boy.
Zepeda Golden Boy. Yeah, top rank.
Is former like, is he a top ranked fighter or he just lost around?
He free agent. He getting all his money right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But you would have thought he was with fucking Eddie or fucking Golden Boy the way they've been fucking with him.
Right.
Hey. Andy Cruz Mortala?
Yeah.
Yeah, we was just talking about that. I like that fight. Ain't that who Andy Cruz lined up to fight with the for that belt?
IBF, Mortala the champion, and they already stated. before they already stated when we elevate you, you already got a mandatory from the rip.
Right.
They
Right.
elevated him when Loma retired, and then Andy got the job done. He
Right.
final eliminator.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I won't be shit. Hopefully they could put that on the Canelo Crawford joint too. Whatever. Like
How they size up? Cause Murtala look kind of big for 35. Like how him and Andy Cruz size up?
I think the height difference probably like an inch or two, but Murtala probably a little bit wider.
Right.
Be a good fight though. I think that's gonna be a good fight. I think both of them probably like on the same level so far. Cause I haven't seen both of them fight a name to say which one better than the other one, type shit. But I do think Andy a little bit more sharper.
Right.
Yeah.
Williams, we'll be on for a few more minutes.
What's up, Wild?
I hear you.
More time getting his ass whooped, Cam.
Exactly.
No,
I'm just alert. I hear you. And on paper, it looks great.
Yeah.
It's one outcome, bro. He's getting his ass whipped, yo. He will get thoroughly outboxed.
Hey, Mill, was you there when he was getting ready for this last fight?
Yeah.
That boy was looking crispy in there.
Hey, yo, who the 140 WBO champ?
Tio,
right?
Tio.
Oh, all right, yeah. Because I was just thinking like on some quick shit, like Keyshawn, like why you ain't just? Because when you with WBO, you get to jump up and fight the mandatory type shit. Like
he's not
but Tio don't want to fight. Tio don't want to fight him.
Yeah, I don't think Keyshawn the super.
yeah,
Keyshawn,
you got. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be the super to do that shit, right?
Yeah, and I don't think
But it's not
Keyshawn
no
is.
super. It ain't no super at 35. They all supers. Matter of fact, I don't think. Matter of fact, excuse me. I don't think there's a WBO regular. I think it's only just a super.
No.
It's just
Like they elevate you.
Yeah.
They elevate you to super. There's no regular W. It's
Okay.
It's weird.
Okay.
You
So it's just
like the
WBO,
WBA.
and then you get
The
elevated to
WBA
the
is separate, right?
Okay.
But a dude could be like, all right, Terrence Crawford wins the WBO initially.
Right.
He'll have like 2 defenses, and then he'll become the super. But going forward, every WBO title he wins because he's Terrence Crawford is going to be a super to allow him to do what he wants to do. Because he's a dude that jumps up in weight and makes big fights.
Yeah. Okay.
because he accomplished so much with that sanctioning body. They just, you know what I'm saying?
They bend for you.
Yeah, man. We gotta see. It's time. It's time for some unifications, man. At 140 and 135, man. It's time for unification. Now, Abdullah, when he get the belt, he get a little pass. He could get a couple defenses. You feel me? Ain't nobody asking him going the gauntlet from the rip as a 21-year-old. But it's definitely time for some unifications, man.
What y'all think about Africa calling out Devin and then hugging Tio? Like, Devin
like that
is at
shit was
147 officially.
That was a big oxymoron. Like, you feel me? Like, bro, you don't know what you want. Like, you feel me? But I get it because it's like, fuck it, I'll fight anybody. Devin, Tio, you mean a certain name?
No, but you just said you want unifications and Undisputed. Like, that's what I want. How the fuck you got belts and then you hugging another belt holder? Like, that shit was weird. That shit actually made me mad because I'm a big Africa supporter. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then all the, disrespectful shit this motherfucker been saying. You hug him and then I don't know. This shit
Hey, Bang, let Cookie on, Bang. I'm gonna hop off because they waiting in the back.
I'm gonna get somebody some space too. Yeah, that shit.
I got you.
Hey, H, that shit was kind of, you mean?
I ain't like that shit. I'm rooting for him. And after the fight, you do this shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, Cookie, hit the link.
My man. Yeah, man. Eddie said my feelings was hurt after that, man. Letting the world know you a free agent. Business is business, Eddie. You can't take that personal, my boy.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like,
that's a fact.
But I get it though, because Eddie, like, motherfucker, I took you out the projects. I gave you your first $1 million. You feel me? I get it. But business is business. You feel me? Like
Right.
Right.
Hit the link again. I don't see you back there.
he ain't necessarily have to say that because he's got representation in the dude Keith Conley. Like he got representation, so it wasn't really necessary for him to say that. Because I mean, I don't know.
Keith Conley is manager, right? Eddie, Keith
Yeah.
Conley is manager. Eddie is promoter. Yeah, right.
Yo, what's up with y'all and everything, man? I
What's
just got, I
with
just
it?
got, I just got, I just got one question. I don't mean to cut you off or nothing, bro. Do y'all think with Calvin being in Tank corner this fight, you think Tank get Roach out of it this time faster?
I mean, I hop in first real quick. I just think no matter how the fight, no matter who wins the fight, I just think it's gonna be a different result. Like just different energy with Tank this go around. You feel me? Of course, I'm favoring him to win and things of that nature. And I do think with Calvin in his corner is going just give him with Calvin in his corner and his last results, that's two pluses. So I think that's gonna give me the little bit of edge type shit. I definitely do think that's gonna give him the edge.
I feel like his head, as long as his head in the right space and he listening to Calvin and Kenny, then he'll be all right.
You think he's gonna get a knockout, or you think it's gonna be a decision?
I honestly think it's gonna be a draw again, but I think he do got a better chance with Calvin and Kenny.
Yeah, and G, let me say something on that. I do, I like that. It might be a draw again, but it won't be. It'll be a draw again, but they'll give the decision to Tank this time. Long as Tank don't do no dumb shit to lose it, he'll win it. But like you feel me, like and that's not and like that's kind of sad to say. You feel me? But he the home team. You feel me? Situation like that. But as long as he don't do no dumb shit like the knee again and maybe get dropped and have to get a knockdown back, nothing like that, he should win it. But
now you know what, Cam? This is what I was wrong. You remember what happened with J Rock and Hurd?
Yeah,
I was watching Hurd leading up to that fight. Because you know Hurd was ripping through shit.
Yeah, he was on a high. He was on a high.
He was doing a lot of media, taking pictures with the Redskins and all of that shit, bro. I'm hoping I know Lamont is enjoying the fact that people recognizing him as a top flight fighter, but I'm hoping he's not getting caught up too much.
Taking that moral victory.
Where he not getting distracted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I think Lamont hungry even more because now he done been in the ring with Tank.
Yeah,
he know what Tank could. I think he actually hungry for more. Like I mean, I don't think the fame or nothing really got to him because at the end of the day, it still was a draw. You know what I mean?
Go ahead. I mean, cut you off. Go ahead. Talk, pop your shit.
Yeah, man, it still was a draw at the end of the day. So if he could knock the top guy, off, I think then I would worry about Lamont because then he beat Tank. The world is his, basically. You feel me? So
that's a double-edged sword. Like it's like, damn, you know how hard I worked the first time, and I know what I did with him. So shit, maybe I can party a little bit because you feel me? Maybe I don't gotta. I already been in there. I already know what it is. You feel me? So it's like I can give the same effort instead of working as harder. You feel me? Like it all depends. We ain't in these motherfucking heads, but motherfuckers like, man, I got that motherfucker. You feel me? Not literally got him, but you feel me? I already been in there winning. Already felt his power. So that might give a little edge to.
Hey, this my last joint. I know we got Crawford and Canelo coming up. I know y'all say, I mean, I've been watching y'all Bang and Greg for a minute. I know y'all say Crawford got the skills and all that, right? But my question is, if Canelo hit Crawford with a clean shot, how is Crawford going to react? That's my only worry in that fight, man.
We gotta find out.
I think it'll wake him up and it'll sharpen him up.
I love that.
It can sharpen him up or knock him the fuck out.
We ain't seen Canelo knock nothing out in a long time.
I know,
but I think Canelo gonna be up for this fight, bang.
I feel like
maybe he running around. Canelo running around with t-shirts that say "easy work."
I feel like this, right?
Talk to me.
If we look at it, Canelo been fighting at 68. Why? Because it's easier to make, and he at his full strength.
Right.
I think Bud Crawford been making the weight for so long you know what? Let me go fuck with that. I'm gonna go make 68, which is gonna be easy for me to make, and I'm gonna be at full strength. I'm not saying Canelo not gonna be able to hurt him or anything like that, but I think it's gonna be tough to get a guy like Terrence Crawford out with his mentality, and then now he's at full strength.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Canelo looked great at 68 because he don't gotta make weight at 68. He just
Right.
gotta get in shape at 68. But when you going down to 47 you gotta think about that. 147-pound grown man. That's a fight weight. That's him at his tier weight. He not walking around at that weight. So fighting at 68 is more natural for a
Yeah.
guy that's
For a
5'9".
38-year-old man,
Is
37
that
year old man.
is exactly is more natural. So
Right.
so with
Like,
that weight being more natural, I think he'll be at full strength, just like Canelo. So therefore, he
Do
might get hit with a shot and eat the motherfucker and look
mhm,
at him crazy.
and
You know what I
see
mean?
and see. I'm happy you said that, G, because we all know how Bud got the dog in him. I mean, he a dog from the get go, right? I
Yeah.
just hope his pride don't get in the way and he
oh.
try to exchange with Canelo
And I'm
and
happy
try to
you
go.
But if
said
you
Yeah,
that,
think about it,
Cookie, because he that type fighter, Cookie. I'm happy you
yeah,
said that,
no,
bro.
but if you think
yeah,
about it,
man.
if you think about it, let's be real. The pride is already there because he taking the fight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
I
saying? Motherfuckers don't even want to fight Canelo, like, especially the guys coming
No,
up. You know
but
what I
you
mean?
know,
So
but go ahead, Jay. Go
no,
ahead, Jay.
I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying. He talking about trading with him, sitting there and trying to get busy with him.
Get it
But
back.
here's the thing. This is what you signed up for. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You can't run from that neither. Cause
Hmm.
that might be the very thing you need to do so you can get your shit off. You know
Right.
what I mean? Sometimes you can't get your shit off until you trade with a motherfucker. So you have to make your mind up while you preparing for the fight. You can't wait till that night to be like, all right, I'm ready. No, nigga, you got 8 weeks or you got 10 weeks or whatever to get ready. You know what I mean? Do what the
Yeah.
fuck you gotta do and show up that night. You know what I mean? Because it's not
Okay.
gonna be no room for excuses because they already don't like the fact that he even challenging Canelo. They don't even
And
like
getting
it.
it. And getting the fight.
That's what I'm
You feel me?
saying. Getting the fight. So
And
so
off the rip, like no test waters at 168 or nothing, just off the rip.
yeah.
And see, that's what I'm saying. I think he should have took a tune-up fight, man.
Bro, I
But see,
said
you
that.
got
I
you
think
got
he should have took a tune-up just to get comfortable with the weight,
Me too.
see how the
Me too.
power is and all that
but
up
the,
there.
but y'all know
Not
how
just straight fight Canelo, man.
but y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is in the street. You ain't got time to be asking no fucking questions. When it's
No,
time
Yeah.
to get
Right.
off, when it's time to
no,
get off, it's
Time to
time
get
to get
out.
off.
no, real shit.
You can't be talking about, yo, how many bodies he got? Yo, you think he'll kill me? What, nigga? Anybody will kill you. We all out here. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if we out here getting busy, ain't no questions. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And,
We just need action.
Who y'all feel like got the most pressure on him though? Is it
so
Bud or is it Canelo?
so
I
wait,
think I think it's
It's,
Canelo
it's,
only because he expected to win.
I
right.
actually think it's Bud because he got Turkey and all them behind him. Turkey clearly picking Canelo. I mean,
Yeah,
Crawford to win.
but if you look
But
nah.
at
see,
it,
but
if
see,
you
Bud,
It's
but see,
definitely,
Bud,
it's
but see,
definitely
Bud.
Canelo.
uh,
I don't
but
think
see,
Canelo got
Bud,
too
but
much
see, but
pressure.
hold on. But
Listen,
see,
Pete,
Bud
he
in the
moves. He
situation.
Oh,
Hold
go
on.
ahead. Go
Hold
ahead.
on, hold on. But see, Bud in the situation where he daring to be great. And Nick, I see you backstage, but it can only be 6 on the panel at a time. But look, Bud in a position to be great. So
Yeah.
he really coming in that bitch with nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You
right,
feel me? All he got to Bud can go out there and lose in a beautiful fashion, like put up
Yeah.
a hell of a fight and still
Yeah.
get
right,
respected. Canelo loses to this 147 pounder. It's a
yep,
wrap for him.
And he
yep,
loses
It's a
belt.
wrap
So,
for
so,
him.
so for
And
the
that's why I think it's hard for us, for me personally, not to pick Canelo in this fight. And listen, y'all heard Canelo when he was saying like, he took it easy on what was Mogia because that was like his
right,
compadre and all that. You
yeah,
know,
Man,
I think it's
bro.
because listen, because he fighting a nigga, I think he gonna be at his tip. He not about to lose to no
no,
147
I just
pounder.
just to go back. He gonna be up for this fight. He got
Yeah, yeah.
because and you
but
know why though, bro? And bro, the Skull fight was as bad as it looked. It was a good fight for him right before him because it woke him up, bro. If you come in here with Terrence Crawford with that Skull energy, you gonna get blown the fuck out. So you got to get up, bro. You got to cut that ring off, bro. Even though they put them in an 18-foot John too, you feel me? That's going to give Canelo the advantage. You mean smaller ring. But, bro, he's still going to have to get up for this, bro. And Terrence, his reach is crazy, and he know how to snipe in between punches. So it's going to be a tough fight because Skull was hitting him in between punches. Like moving back. Skull wasn't doing it enough, but Skull had that long reach, bro. Canelo struggled with, of course, boxers, but that reach, bro. That Terrence arms long as shit for his size, bro.
Yeah.
Sure. So I mean, like it's gonna be tough, man.
You know what, Pete? Everything you just said about the weight shit, I never even thought about that. Don't grown men ain't walking around at no 147 pounds, especially when you 5'4". Now I understand why y'all say everything y'all be saying about Boots, how he gonna be more comfortable, he gonna feel. But now I never even thought about that shit, bro. You just be thinking about the fighters when they making weight. Like that's how about that shit?
That's why they call it. That's why they call it. That's why they call it your tier weight. That's what you only making that for the fight. You ain't walking around at no fucking 47 for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
No, you making that shit that day. Some niggas used to be 5 pounds high that morning. They'll lose the rest of the weight in that morning and then come in and do what they gotta do. But ain't nobody walking around at that weight. I'm only 5'6". I'm only 5'6". I'm fucking 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't walking around that small.
I'm happy Boots moved up because I want him to smoke Virgil. I remember when Oscar and Virgil they was making it seem like Boots he ducked them niggas and all that. I'll be glad when Boots get in the ring with Virgil because I think Virgil is easy work for Boots. Easy work.
He gonna be a live fight.
Easy work.
Man, I want to see Boots and Charlo fight. That's the fight I want to see, man.
I want to see that too.
I gotta see Virgil first though.
I want to see Boots and Charlo.
Get Virgil the fuck up out of here, man.
That's probably I think Charlo and Murder is the two most competitive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like on some real competitive shit.
And Fundora.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, but listen, Charlo, he down to go rogue at any time. You know, 1 minute he on the straight edge. Next thing you know, the nigga in the club drinking.
Yeah.
So it's either the gym or the alcohol. Which one you want?
That's the big Charlo. That's the big Charlo. The little Charlo he be on ice. He be on ice.
Wait, you talking about the one that ran from Canelo? I'm talking about the one that just fought.
Yeah,
the one that just fought. That's the big Charlo.
Yeah, he the one with the drinking problem and all that, right?
Yeah, that's not the one.
But he talking about he is 6.
Boots both of them because he's big enough.
That's not the one that fight at 54.
Yeah, I was talking about the one Terrence was supposed to fight. I still wanted to see that fight.
That's Jamil. That's the smaller brother. That's the 54-pounder.
Yeah, I still wanted to see him in Bud type shit. Like,
nah, I'm cool off that nigga after what he did, bro. After what he did.
But that was one fight though. That's what I'm saying. Like that was one.
That was the fight of his life, though, bang.
You're right. But at the same time, we talking about somebody that went undisputed at 54 with all knockouts.
Yeah,
he stopped everybody he took a belt from. Like
so you telling me when you get to the big dog, you run around?
But we still talking about somebody. We talking about somebody who grabbed a check coming off the couch after like a year or two. You feel me?
Yeah,
man, listen,
like you know what I'm saying?
I watched that fight. What you just said about the Canelo Bud matchup? What up? Because I'm not big on Canelo because of that clenbuterol shit, but that motherfucker is punching, bro. Like I watched that fight twice with Jamel, and it looked like to me Jamel had underestimated what he was gonna get hit with Canelo. Look at his face when Canelo hit him. It was like, woo.
Yeah, but H, he kind of went into, he kind of stepped in that ring a little bit defeated, like before that hit.
Right.
Maybe he did, man. I can't say maybe he did, but
that was a big hit. That was a big hit, but that was the hit. H, that was a big hit, but you know what type hit that was? That was the type, John, I'm gonna go down the first big hit he hit me with, type John. Boom. So the first big John, take a knee, type John, like premeditated type. If he hit me with something big, I'm gonna take a knee.
Hey, do y'all know what's next for Benavidez?
Speaking of Benavidez, nigga, that's who I want to see him fight Opataya. Obertai going
Remember,
going
that's that
box her though.
that's that cruiserweight though.
Overtime,
Benavidez still trying to lay his balls at 75.
No, but
Yeah.
Benavidez was already talking about a cruiserweight fight. They was talking about his next fight was supposed to be at cruiserweight with fucking
I want to see Benavidez and
Girl,
Bivol, man. I think that'd be a hell of a fight, dog.
Benavidez and Bivol.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll be a
I
good.
man.
think
yeah.
Benavidez
That'll
gonna
be a
That'd
fight
good fight.
Crawford, though.
I think Benavidez breaking down though, because them punches that nigga be throwing in a minute
Ah,
it might be too much for Bivol.
so
I think
wait,
he's
Well,
gonna
you know
fight Crawford.
they got a lot of gym stories about that. They say B-ball couldn't even when Benavidez was a little younger. He used
Yeah.
to spar B-ball. They say they already seen that movie.
yeah,
I
they
think them
said
body
Bivol.
shots will break Bivol down.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
said Benavidez dropped him or stopped him in sparring or something like that.
something like that. Know what I'm
Yeah,
That's a
saying?
good
Like,
fight, though. That's a good fight. That's
yeah, but
definitely.
that,
yeah,
yeah,
But they
you know.
said Benavidez might be. I think they're trying to do some Calvin Smith shit.
Hey yo, Benavidez the W
that's a fighting life.
he the champion. He a WBC champion at 75.
Yeah,
He got them interims.
No, I think they gave him the full joint.
Oh no,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
they
yeah,
moved
yeah,
him
yeah,
up. WBC
yeah,
elevated him.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
WBC,
crazy,
w,
bro.
because they
the
Like,
WBC,
taking the rematch. Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like
yeah, for
they script Bivol for nothing, bro. Like
taking that
Yo,
third fight, for signing that third fight.
what
Yeah,
y'all
so
think
they
about
want to do Benavidez a
Oshaki and
mandatory. They
Cool
want to
Boy?
take it
Hey
mandatory.
yo,
Yeah.
I got to roll, y'all.
All right,
Salute, salute, salute.
All right, get
salute,
with
Jay.
y'all.
Yeah, no, we were just talking about that Oshaki and Schoolboy, man. That's gonna be a good joint. That's on the tank card. You feel me? That's gonna be a good.
That's
That's
gonna
gonna
be a
be.
good fight. That's gonna be a hell of a fight, man.
You mean? And I like it for him. And I like it for him because either way, no matter how the fight go, he's gonna remain champion because he still got the belt in his weight class. He moving up. So it's like, you
Right.
mean, it's like it's a win-win for him. Of course, don't nobody want to take no lows, but you mean whenever you can, you mean move up and still keep your belt at going for, you mean? So it's
that's
like,
another fight that I think gonna be easy.
Go, y'all boys.
I think Buddha gonna make that look easy.
Nick,
Yeah,
happy Father's Day, baby. Bubba, where you
man.
coming
Same
from,
to you,
boy?
man. Same to all y'all boys on here.
oh, you already
Appreciate
know.
it.
Salute, salute.
Dude,
Yeah.
what's going
Man,
down?
man, chilling was left. Man, just left the barbecue, man. Folded in the mug.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's how it go.
real
That's
quick,
how it go.
fucking Tevin Farmer and Schofield.
Oh yeah, what y'all think about
Tevin
that
Farmer
joint?
and Floyd Schofield.
I
I
got Tevin Farmer out boxing that boy. I got Tevin
And
Farmer boxing
you
that
know
boy
why I
head
give
off.
Tevin Farmer getting the edge because he active. Two back-to-back Wizard Paters, then right back with him. You feel me? This an active Tevin Farmer,
Yo,
bro.
I
Hey,
make y'all
and the
boys.
Muratala fight.
I
Didn't
make
he
y'all
fight
boys a
Muratala
question.
too,
Yeah,
right?
and more Tyler than two
I make
Paters.
y'all win.
Yeah.
I make y'all a question though. If Kid Schofield beat Tevin Farmer, who got a bigger win? What's Abdullah Mason beating dude Kid Schofield?
What you call him?
Well,
Nigga,
I would say
Nakatali ain't never been champion.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a fact.
Nakatilia.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
the bigger win is Scory
It's Tevin
Fulford.
Farmer.
Yeah,
That's
It's
Scory
a
Tevin
fact.
Farmer.
Tevin Farmer.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, hell
sure.
yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Type shit. Like. But I love to see that fight too, Abdullah and Schofield. Even though we know the
my
result.
mind telling me Tev, but I don't. It'd be a lot of funny shit going on at Golden Boy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I be
yeah.
thinking about
Like
conspiracy theories sometimes. I don't.
they
You know what I mean?
kind of serving Tev up.
I know Tev. He from the city and all that. I know he ain't gonna let no money come in the way of him. You know, doing what he got to do. But I just hope they don't try to like
Rob him.
sabotage him or nothing. Like,
No, I don't think
you know what
he
I'm saying?
getting opportunities, but I think he's not gonna get his just due because he's not the promotional. He not the promotion fighter. You feel me? So
Right,
Yeah,
right.
they're gonna give it to Schofield. You feel me?
I think.
Just like
But
I
Yo,
think.
that
we
Shakur
gotta
joint,
remember.
that was kind of strange.
But Oscar really liked the Schofields. That's another
Yeah.
question. Is this a lineup?
Yeah.
That's
that's what
another
I'm just
question.
You
saying.
see what
I'm
I'm
just
saying,
saying that
man?
they
You see what
lining
I'm
Tevin up.
saying?
They kind of lining Tevin because you gotta think Oscar using him. All right, boom. I got him from Zepeda.
Slow down. Not lining up Tevin, lining up Schofield.
Okay.
thinking that Oscar could be lining up Schofield because I'm wondering if Oscar really liked the Schofield. You feel me? I don't know if he really liked them like that. You
Right.
understand? So I
Why
don't
you
know,
say
but
that,
he's
Bang? Why you say that, Bang? Where you get that from?
because they jive turkeys. Period.
Nah, no,
Or
no.
also here's another way to look at it, right? Zepeda at 135, Schofield at 135.
Yeah,
You got this
Right.
guy who you thought was supposed to be next up, and he looked bad against this motherfucker. If you could put this young boy against him and he looked good, then who do you push going forward?
yeah,
So
right.
Uh,
it's a lot of ways to look at it.
No,
I think
yeah,
Trav got to knock him out, bro.
yeah, to win, right? Yeah, got to.
Don't let it go to the scorecard, man. He got to put Schofield down.
Yeah, yeah.
He got to put him down.
Unless it's like it
Cause
got to be
Tab, think about it. Tab been getting robbed a lot
a
lately.
lot. Yo,
For
for
real.
sure.
that's a
Bro,
fact.
I ain't
That's a
gonna,
You know
fact.
what I mean?
Every
So
fight
Yeah.
since Mortala fight was close. The two Zepeda fights was close.
he
You feel
definitely
me?
beat Zapata the first time. I don't care
First
what
Yeah, first
nobody
time.
fight.
says.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely won that first
Yeah.
fight.
He won that first fight. Yeah, for sure.
So that's
So
so that's why I was saying like Oscar line they using Tevin, like you feel me? We could get him in, he a name, he a tough fight, and we could rob him. Like to build
bro.
this fighter. Like
Tevin put himself in position to get robbed, bro.
Yo,
Like,
shout out to his dad, man. His dad be
you
giving
know
them
what?
big fights.
Who just said that Tab put himself in a position to get robbed? Who said that?
me, I said it.
Yeah, you right about that, bro. Cause it's like the second half of the fight, he started like slowing down. Like, you know
yeah,
It's
what I
not
mean?
like the first Zepeda fight when he was fighting his fight, fighting from the outside, being slick, countering the shit. He was making it look nice. Then he goes on the inside and fighting Zepeda fight.
yeah,
Yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah.
he
he did.
did what was working. It's not like Zepeda did anything where he had to adjust. He did that. He adjusted on his own and went the fuck inside and gave the fight away.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you can't yeah, no
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? And
No.
then motherfuckers like, well, he got robbed. You know, he's not the house fighter. Okay. Well, if you're not the house fighter, then box the house fighter fucking head off from the
Yeah.
Right.
outside. Make it so clear that they damn near can't rob you. But no, he didn't do that shit. Then
Yeah,
the
that's
second time,
So look, Clip. With that being said, who you got out of Kid Austin and
Farmer.
Farmer?
I don't know because I've grown to not trust Farmer fucking decision making. Like I said,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
seen him
Yeah.
do that shit in a couple fights where he
yeah.
can make it easy for himself and he go do some shit he don't gotta do.
Yeah, how old is Tevin Farmer?
About
Like
30,
34
about
or shit.
34. Yep, yep,
Yeah,
about 30.
we actually need Floyd to win this joint, man. He young in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, but the
Yeah.
best thing Tevin got for himself is the activity. And Floyd been out the ring because he missed Floyd been out the ring for at least a year. Fucked over the Shakur fight. You feel me? It's been
Yo,
no
what y'all think about that situation though?
Oh, he knew what he was doing. Him and his dumbass pop knew exactly what they was doing, man.
no. What
They
I heard, what I really
they was
heard
scared,
was
man.
what I
They was
really heard.
scared.
What I really heard was it was that weight, bro. It wasn't like the nigga ain't make the weight because you know the international British board when you over there fighting in Saudi, you got to be like 3 pounds away from your weight, like
Right.
by like that Wednesday, and like that nigga
Right.
he wasn't gonna make weight, and I guess instead of just being honest and saying yo I ain't gonna make weight, he ain't want to look like I guess he ain't want to look like it was his fault. I guess it's better to say I
He
got
brought
sick.
out saying that to the
He
shit he
faked the
seen with.
tummy ache. He
Yeah,
faked
Yeah.
the tummy ache.
fake the tummy ache. You
It
mean?
was a
I guess
duck, man. It was a duck.
yeah, like type shit, like.
A tummy ache?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah. The
mm-hmm,
biggest fight of your life, you gonna pull a tummy ache.
mm-hmm.
A tummy ache.
Quick question, y'all boys. Yo,
Oh
y'all
shit.
don't
Good.
think Canelo got an advantage against Terrence Crawford because you know Turkey always
Yeah,
keep talking about making the rings.
yeah. Well, he got an advantage regardless. He fighting at his weight
Yeah.
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
He fighting
Yeah.
at his proper
Regardless,
weight
the
class. He
advantage,
got a
That too,
all
but
the
and
advantages
it's shortening the ring though too though.
is in his
yeah.
color.
That's another rank. I mean that's another advantage because
Yeah,
the
because
rank.
that
But
shortening that ring shit that's only event. That's only event for one style. That's when them dudes want to fight forward. It ain't
pressure
good for dudes
pressure
like
fighters.
Shakur, your pressure fighters.
Yeah,
They
pressure
ain't good.
fighters.
That ain't good for
Yeah.
dudes like Shakur or nothing
Yeah,
like that.
Turkey threw Canelo and Zepeda a bone. with that shit. Like you mean type shit, but that shit still gonna backfire on him.
I mean, Turkey want to see blood.
Yeah,
Nah, for real. That's a
yeah.
fact.
And
Hey,
Turkey.
look. Now go ahead.
No, I was saying like Turkey, I get it, but bro, like if you're gonna be a boxing purist, you cannot outcast pure boxers, man. Like
No,
you
that's a
can't
fact.
Yeah,
you can't
Turkey might need some
outcast
help
pure
over there, man.
boxers,
He got the
bro.
money, but I think he might need some help from the stuff he be doing sometimes.
Yeah, man, pure
I think
boxers.
this all this is all trial and error. He
Yep,
finna try something. I feel like he trying something out. You know what I'm saying?
you right,
Maybe this
Bang.
is you understand what I'm saying?
Let's
Maybe I
giving
don't
grace.
want to.
Somebody got feedback. Somebody,
There's
somebody mute up.
somebody.
Somebody mute up.
There you go. That was Nick. So look, maybe he got disappointed with what he seen with the William Skull and
Devin Haney
Canelo fight
and Devin.
and the Devin Haney fight, because
Yeah,
all this happened like back to back.
yeah,
So let's try something right quick. Let me see if
yeah.
I can get these niggas to really like. You can
Lock
still
in.
move around. 18 feet is still enough room to box. You
Yeah.
ain't gotta necessarily slug it out in an 18 by 18. But
Right.
you can still move, but you're gonna have to sit there and throw some punches though. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because your opponent can get to you a little bit easier. So you got to
That's
at least fight out of the pocket. You feel
yeah,
me? Like whenever they get up on you, got to at least throw a punch to free yourself up. If
yeah.
you understand what I'm saying. So maybe I don't know. I'm not rooting for Turkey. I'm not rooting against them. I'm just looking at it from both sides.
No,
Maybe he
no,
just
you're right.
trying
I
something.
No, you're right.
I actually worried about Shakur in that Zapata fight because knowing how Zapata is, knowing how he a rusher fighter, if
Right.
Shakur hands start acting goofy in that fight, I think Zapata might could get Shakur. So
No, I
Shakur
think
got to make sure he got the right gloves on and do what he got to do, man.
Right.
even
Right.
now I think Shakur now say Shakur do get injured. I think he's still good enough to not to make it look like a De Los Santos fight. You feel
Even
me?
with that ring, even with the
Yeah,
new ring and all that.
yeah. It's just gonna look way. It's just gonna look even bad. It's just gonna be like it's unpleasant fight to watch. Like non-engagement. Like it might be one of them fights that's not pretty. Like Shakur, he'll give you one of them. He gonna do anything not to lose. So it's like,
I just don't believe he's
you
skilled
mean
enough to fuck with Shakur. It's gonna make it look easy. It don't matter what side the fucking ring is.
type shit.
Facts. I believe so too. Lisa Snow say the Cruz fight was in the 18 by 18. You can still use defense and move in the 18 by 18. That's still
Oh
a
yeah,
good. Now, man,
the John Leanna who just fought at the OTX fight. Yeah,
right.
Like G said, I thought that fight was a draw too, man. She was getting hit with some shit. That Mexican
Yeah,
girl
I
she's
went back
fighting.
and I watched it, bro. I think she
Woo!
won, bro. I think she won.
She
She
a
got hit a
dog.
lot,
She a
but she
dog,
was
man.
dogging. She,
She a
hey man,
dog, bro. Yo,
Hey,
hey
I'm talking about
man.
nose dripping down. She ain't even wiping it. She just throwing them Jones, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
buddy. That's why I say she like a boy, man. She fight
I
like a
had her.
boy.
yeah, man.
Yeah, you say
I
you had
love
a
to
win in
see
her clip.
I love
Yeah,
to
I had
see her and Alicia Bumgardner.
Yeah, but she too small for Alicia.
yeah. She
Yeah.
had one. She had one. Damn, what is she at?
I don't know, but Alicia at
Yeah,
135, but she not that far from 135.
she had 118.
She more like Fundora's sister size. And
Yeah. And that's an
what's
oxymoron too, because she's not really Fedora's sister
Yeah,
size. They just in the same weight class.
you right.
So,
Because that baby
Fedora,
7'6". She's
real,
7'7".
man, she
And
tough,
then
man.
and she talking about moving down instead of moving up. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
So
That's
yeah, man.
that's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
She gonna have a chance to undispute every weight class she in, just like Carissa. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm not comparing. I'm just saying she's gonna have a chance to get all 4 belts, whatever weight class she be in.
Right. Okay, Z
Like
Pacino say she at 22. Leanna Cruz at
22.
22.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, she ain't too far from Bumgardner. That's like 2
But
probably in
Bumgarner
one.
at 47 now, huh? 47, 40,
No,
something like that, right?
35. She's super lightweight. 35 or 40.
she,
One of them.
I thought
she
no,
can't
she
be
was talking
30.
about moving up to 47. You right.
She
Yeah,
can't be
yeah.
30.
That'd be a good job. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
man,
that's a good one.
that Tevin Foreman Schofield fight, that shit on that Jake Paul card. next month. That's
Yeah. Hey, look. I got Chavez going to sleep. Chippy Chavez.
Yeah, he might get
Chippy Chavez,
Jake
man.
Paul. Jake Paul strong as shit.
She at 115. I know I wasn't tripping. I'm gonna say she ain't no damn bantamweight.
Yeah, no, yeah, she was like 120 something.
Speaking of that Jake Paul shit, you think Tank can really fight Jake Paul?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
he will for a bag.
For the
But
bag.
look, this is what Tank got to do. If he do fight Jake Paul, he got to retire after that because you moving all the way up there to fight a heavyweight / cruiserweight.
He need the time.
And you putting all these niggas that's in your weight class on rehydration clauses.
Yeah, and
so
go ahead, Bang.
No. I'm just saying. So it's like bro, you might want to go and get up out of there.
Yeah, and that too, and he gonna need the time to jump. Tank, it all depends. If Tank go up to 160, 75, he need that time to come back down to 135, bro. Like,
I think if he fight Jake Paul, he done, man. I think he halfway out of it anyway, man. I think he going. Yeah, I think he got 2 fights left, 3 fights left. He
said to join. He said he gonna take a break and come back. I don't think he's gonna be done for good. He gonna have to come back because he gonna start seeing this shit. Like, especially once he take his little break, motherfucker's gonna start like boxing gonna move without him, and he gonna get that itch back. So I don't think he's gonna be good for good. But I do think after the Jake Paul fight, I do think he'll take a 2-year layoff.
You think Tank knocking him out?
I don't know if y'all ever seen Tank. Tank is little, bro. If he fight Jake Paul, that shit gonna be some exhibition shit. They gonna try to sell that shit. That ain't gonna be no fight, bro. Tank is little.
Yeah,
Tank is little. He a little motherfucker, man.
Dude, let me ask y'all a question. Now, suppose to say just the gloves is the proper gloves and shit like that, and Tank knock him out. Is it a different? It's a different respect on his power.
Jake Paul got too much money to get knocked out. You would think Jake Paul, he got too much money to get knocked out. Jake Paul ain't getting knocked out. That would damage his pride.
If Jake Paul get knocked out by Tank, it was in the script.
So Bang, you don't think Tank's skilled enough to get him with one?
I feel like Tank is I think Tank is 10 times more skilled than Jake Paul, but he 100 pounds lighter.
I saw that
100 pounds lighter.
Right. So he might get him with one, but it might not be enough pop to put him down.
I saw that video when Tank was punching on a nigga that was a heavyweight. They was like sparring and all that. He had on a white t-shirt.
Right.
That's not a real fight, bro.
If Tank can't get him with one, I think Tank at least bust his nose. Or
that's not a real fight. That's not a real fight, bro. That's not a real fight, bro. That's some WWE shit. That's not a real fight.
That's why I say if Tank knock him out, it's scripted. Just like the Mike Tyson shit was scripted. I knew all them exhibitions were scripted when Roy Jones and Roy Jones and Mike fought. Yeah. A lot of people didn't know this. And it was crazy the way Vegas played that game because they played on a lot of people's tops, bro. I seen a week before that fight. They said that it was in the contract that neither fighter could go for a knockout. It's gonna end in a draw. It was in the paperwork. And then when the fight started, they had betting lines. Who's gonna win? Mike Tyson by knockout, draw, decision. All type of. I say, bro, these niggas is stealing. They play on everybody's top, bro. So
that's the long con, man.
Man, that shit was a disappointment, man. I didn't want to see it from the get-go.
I've never watched a Jake Paul fight. I don't watch Jake Paul. The fuck I'm gonna watch
bro, because you gotta think, bro, what real sanctioning body gonna sanction a fight with a 20-year-old and a 60-year-old? That's damn near criminal. Like 60, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's 60, bro.
Yeah. That nigga off the right and started kicking in and all that shit, man.
Yeah, man. Hey man, y'all know Top Rank. I'm gonna miss Top Rank on ESPN, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna miss them on ESPN. Bob was saying in one of them interviews, it don't matter the name, that they gonna have packages. Like they not just gonna be exclusively with one network. So we might see Top Rank on the Zone. We might see Top Rank on fucking Prime. We might see Top Rank on Netflix. Yeah, like it's gonna be.
Hey, is y'all giving Pacquiao a chance against Barrios?
You know,
no.
Oh man, I'm in the
No.
middle, bang. You know, I'm in the middle. You know why I'm in the middle? So I think Pacquiao going to lose. But I just think if Barrio come in there and fuck around and not take him serious, he can get killed off. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just need Barrios to come into this fight like it's a tank fight or a fight. I don't think if Barrios
But
come
I
into
think
this,
he will though, because that's Pacquiao.
Is it really though, bang?
that's what I'm saying.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Hear me out. What I'm saying is, I think Mario Barrios gonna prepare for that fight because it's a championship fight.
yeah,
He still got some jury to protect. He
yeah,
can't. He still got to hold on to his jury. So
yeah.
for me, I feel like it's the biggest fight of his life, the biggest payday of his life. Man, I got to go out here and get my paper, bro.
Yeah.
Ugas beat him into retirement. He was an old man then.
No, he
And
was.
now he's like 3 years older now. You know what I'm saying? Off the
But
couch.
but
He had that little exhibition and got his ass whooped by the little kickboxing nigga. You
this the
feel me?
yeah.
Yeah,
This the
I don't
thing.
even want
I
to see
think
that, man.
Ugas was a little bit more hungrier, though, bro. That was like Ugas' biggest opportunity, like type shit when he got him. Like you saw how
Right,
Ugas dropped to the ground and cried and all that when he beat him. You feel me? Like that was
right.
Ugas. You feel me? So Ugas, he you feel me?
Yeah,
Barrios already got the tank fight. He done got the other fight. You feel me? This ain't like Barrios. So it's just like I just need Barrios to come in here and take this shit serious because Pacquiao still got pop. And Barrios, you really ain't got the best chin. You feel me? So it's like you can fuck around with this old nigga if you want, and this nigga will put your dumb ass down and you be down 10-8 and having to fight back. You feel me?
but in my
No, that's
eyes,
right.
do Barrios even get credit if he beat Pacquiao?
Nah,
And he
not
gets the
really.
check.
Yeah, right. You get the check, not really type shit. But you can't play with Pacquiao no matter how old he is because he still got fast hands and he still got sneaky power. You
I
saw
think
what he
we're
did.
looking at a Jake Paul, Mike Tyson situation, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
This
Like,
shit is a money grab from all sides, from all angles. I'm not buying it.
Nah,
Yeah,
for real.
no,
yeah,
that
Hey,
bro.
card,
look,
the card, the
hey,
card
look.
crazy though. The card got
Yeah, nah,
Fundora.
that's a fact. That hoe is
No,
lit.
it's a good
But look,
card though. It is a good card.
but look. Hey man, I
No, I'm
love
talking about the
y'all. Happy
fight. I'm talking about
Father's Day. I gotta go. I gotta get back to it. Know what I mean? Hey man, I need y'all to pull up more often, baby. We love the love. My nigga Cam, EH, Clizzy, Cookie Williams. Hey man, we love the love, man. All the donators, all the cash apples, we love the love, man. Salute to all y'all. Happy Father's Day to the active fathers, man. I
Happy
love all
Father's Day,
y'all, man.
brother,
I
man.
appreciate you, Bang. Y'all
Peace,
be
dog.
Till
cool.
Y'all
next
have a good
time.
night, man.
Y'all be
Y'all
All
be
cool.
good, man.
Right.
All right.